welcome to the show. Another beautiful Monday evening here in London. Mansa, Musa, I am ready. I'm ready to rock and roll. I am sure you are as well. Anyway, Sunday, Mamu Nyinajo, if in London, and then Monday, and that date near 23rd of October. October, I'm really finish French, and I'm really finish trees. Okay, be fun until October 23rd, and then you ray. Mansa Musa, me lieutenants, Papa B, and then on my friend showdown session because obviously, Yamin Kwa and Amiwaha, and Omo Mohan so Omo ye titrupa because okay, you what? So Omo Mohan so yeah. We kind of big men spa. Me wo NDC ni and me wo NPP ni. And you know, me repemo mama munyina bo aso ati say about 8:13. That is almost 8:14. 14 minutes gone past 8 p.m. It's 14 minutes gone past 7 in Ghana. Let me say that. In about a week or so, when October month ends, what is going to happen is, what's going to happen is the dates will be, the clocks will go back here in London. And so the times, the time is going to be synchronized, be the same. If it's 7 in UK, it will be the same 7 in Ghana. There won't be any 1 hour ahead nonsense. See, is the show not on yet? Okay, open with the anthem. For now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the Facebook so that me guests, they will have ample time to share to their members or their listeners, their lovers. Now, I'm beta omwechi. Now and then no, and Americano, it's all about the show time. Where are we? Okay. Okay, yeah, that's it. So before I make chair, let me put me music. I make fat music, and to so na minya kwan share.
Del 79 con la mejor música del mundo.
Oye.
Right, so you are listening to Mansa Musa. The program is Fire Will Burn You. There's nothing critical here and nothing literal. It's all about metaphorics.
Spirit is calling.
Koliwa. All right, enough of Anuma Koliwa by the great Osibisa. Mansa Musa, my name is ready to rock and the rolling. If you say name Ray, the Etienne say, okay, thank you. The Etienne say, mene a NDC ni MPP for me and Enawaha. Yeura Adamu Musa Adamu, NDC for organizer, and I say, Onana or church organizer, quality. And my main farm microphone. What's the day?
Oh, yeah, and Bobo former Amayoku NDC, UK, ni Ireland.
Okay. According to Mr. Your friend is saying, Uncle Ademono, or no, ye, ano boa, Nyoma, ano. And your friend is Mr. Richmond, Kwame Boatin, Sui, ano boa. Emma NPP, which is organizer. Kame, Akwaba.
Me bobo and nipano.
You.
Me bobo and norma.
You.
Nipa.
Akwaba, Kwame.
Me that's menu.
Akwaba, Uncle Musa.
Me that's it.
Very good. So, we a common conversation, a simple cry. And me fan to say, you were Facebook and you were YouTube. Me YouTube link, no, but all we can do is say, if you want to join, if you want to check on YouTube, just go to NFM Radio on YouTube. Okay? NFM Radio on YouTube. You will find us there. NFM Radio on Facebook and New Face Media on YouTube. Repemono, I will share that link as well. Then I will share the link to our Zoom. So you can join us on Zoom too. Those of you who are comfortable with Zoom, no? You can join us as well. So far, no, meter no, already in hundreds. You know, 2,000 and I throw 1K, but in hundreds. Mumbegusu ne yanko. Na mumbra Facebook ne, you know, so anyway, right. So, Mrantie, say me friend mo ha nye boneja. Ghana aman yosem enunti ena me friend mo. Nti akwaba biom, but me ye chance no me pese me busa mu mienu nyina abato ana elections bia abeba mo akan akwemu na nsen ko ne sen ene kosi sen I starting free NDC ni ho mo ye mo at long last me tumi aye mo elections na wo UK an me bo ana
yo me da say ne edi kan me de enchia ebema yabusuafo nipa omofo atichiri ene benche nyina NDC for anyone a wodo NDC nyina ya chachia mo saa nso na ya chia wono a eye omwo UK ni Ireland ha yedi wo manim na ye ni omo ebo modin se ebrebe so ama yedi yewura Dramani Mahama aba 2024 na eye sa abato ya ekosue mi ankasa America say na midinamu dendende onyame adom miniano ene madofo ewo NDC nyina bo modin eboa ye se ombesan abra koso ye say the ofru the apa na e piano enti ye hwemu a omobo modern e de osie eyoyo ebo modern boa ma abato na ye to ye no kre ama ya kire se NDC ye nipa bia ye ni abre se aban a yɛbɛsi mu biem no yɛn na yɛbɛtu saa frankaa no yɛdi kan na yɛdi Ghana akɔ bɔhyɛ asase no so na mɛka wei no na meka wei nso ɛde ada yɛnuanom a sɛbio ankɔ ama wɔn anabia ɔmo ntimi ahuri ani anim no ade no deɛ ankɔ benkum a ɛbɛkɔ nifa ɛno nkyerɛ sɛ ha ne ha kɔ ha ne ha ani nka na nkyerɛ sɛ yɛsɛ baabi fo mɛfa nkɔ enti no yɛyɛ nyinaa no mpanifoɔ de nneɛma sisi akwan mu ɛma mpanifoɔ akukudam a ɔmo di NDC anim opani bi te sɛ yɛwura anoboaboa ni ɛyɛ honorable Yamin obepie mu ɛwɔ kurom ha ɔtwerɛtwerɛfo pani ɔtɔ so mmienu ɔno nso yɛfrɛ no Musa banwe ɔno nso ɛbɛtɔ so ɛwɔ UK mamu ha mpanifoɔ hu sɛ ɛyɛ amanɔne ana diaspora deɛ sɛ yɛbɔ ne yɛambɔ UK din deɛ ane kyɛ sɛ yɛambɔ amanɔne din ti ɔmotumi de mpanifoɔ yi ɛbaeɛ ɛma mpanifoɔ yi ɛba bɛhwɛɛ sɛ dwumadie biara yɛyɛ biara no ɛmu da hɔ fan si deɛ ɛbɛyɛ a ɛmfa basabasayɛ bi ama nyankopɔn so yɛ adom NDC foɔ ɛwɔ UK ɛde utimi hu sɛ ahohoahoa ose nneɛma bi a na nkrɔfoɔ keka wɔ abɔnten na mmom yɛkɔduru hɔ na utimi hu sɛ ɔdɔ soronko bi aba party ne mu ama ɛnɛ party a ɛwɔ opposition kura no utimi hu sɛ na yɛn ho ayɛ akɔnɔ emu ayɛ akɔnɔ ama nipa ɛkɔto aba bebrebe nyame adom yɛyi mu mpanifoɔ nti mpanifoɔ ni bi wɔ hɔ a mɛtumi abobɔ ɛdin ni tɛwtɛwtɛw opani a wɔdi kan a sɛsɛ wɔno na ɔyɛ chairman ɛda ɛyɛ UK nyinaa ne Ireland owura numunyamfoɔ Conrad Dumba ɔno ɛna ɛnɛ yɛyi no sɛ yɛ chairman ana otitrani a wɔba bɛhwɛ ama dwumadi a ɛkɔ so amano no nyinaa no akɔ so efiri hɔ no ɛna yɛde deɛ ɔtɔ so mmienu no so no yɛde ma opani bi a yɛfrɛ no Kofi Adole formally no youth organizer ɛnɛ ɔno na aba bɛyɛ ɔtwerɛtwerɛfoɔ yɛfiri ɔno no so a na yakɔ na badi akyire ɔno nso so ne din no afi bitim kakra mɛbɔ ne din ɛnkyɛ ɛna afiri hɔ nso a na ɛyɛ Musa Adamu ɛyɛ organizer me nso me nyame yɛ adom yɛde maa me na me nso mabɛdi akyire a ɔno deɛ obiara ɛne no ankɔ ɛkan no ɛno yɛfrɛ no Gifty Ohui ɔno so te sɛ ɔno ne ɔbaabesi a wabɔ abɔsoɔ pɛmpɛn sɛ ɔba bɛboa ama waba bɛboa ama dwumadi ɛwɔ we organizational committee hɔ no yɛtima yɛ adwuma dendenden yɛkyerɛ sɛ ne mmaa tumi yɛ no mmarima nso tumi yɛ ne pɛpɛɛpɛ sɛneɛ ɛkɔ no nti firi hɔ nso no youth organizer no yɛnua ɛyɛ Freddy Kotobɔ ɔno ɛna ɔno nso yɛde maa no efiri hɔ nso no ɔno na bɛdi akyire no ɛna agya yɛde maa yɛnua bi a yɛfrɛ no Theophilus ne din a yɛtaa frɛ no paa nso so no ɛne Kofi Mahama ɛnɛ sɛ ɔno ɛna yɛ mabun no ɛna youth no ɔmo ano boaboafoɔ no abɛdi akyire efiri hɔ nso a ɛyɛ mmaa no ɛfa mu nso no women organizer yɛn nyinaa anim sɛ yɛ maame ɛyɛ Mary Gardner ɔno so no gyina mu pintin a obiara ntumi ɛne nansi akan na efiri hɔ no na ɔno so na bɛdi akyire yɛfrɛ no Becky sister Becky anon a bebree nso frɛ no Becky Stone ɔno so ogyina mu pampee na efiri hɔ no yɛsan ɛde bi toatoa so a meka na makwakosi no ɛne sɛn mpanifoɔ ɛde ose ayayɔ nyankopɔn ayɛ adom bibia akɔ kama yɛwie dwumadie no nso menua a mene ne si akan na ɛkane no na ɔyɛ mmɛbaba bɛde akyire owura afiri yɛ ntɛm ɔno nso so ɔfrɛ me ɛne me di nkɔmmɔ ɛwɔ mu sɛ ɛkran no yɛwie nanso adwuma kɛseɛ paa no ɛwɔ anim ɛno no nyankopɔn yɛ adom a yɛbɛyere yɛ ho ne ayɛ ne dendenden ɛfiri sɛ yɛse sɛ wobɛyi ɔha ama na ha ɔdeɛ na nka yi apem na mpem prɛko enti ɛyɛ NDC UK Ireland deɛ yɛwie bibia na bibia nso abrewa ayi poma ɔkwan ama yɛmpanifoɔ ɔmbɛtaa yɛ akyi so ɔmaboa ama bibia akɔ so kama yɛda ɔmo ase yɛda UK Ireland foɔ mpanifoɔ nyinaa ase enkwala ni mpanyi obia o ba ni kwan bia so ni bre bia o seye e ba beboa ma adwumade ni course no ye da omase akronto na me kira wo na bibia e course no ombe bia so no nyame onya den on show mo na mu obibia o mo hwe mu enti na se meka masa Musa me bono tofa na adwumade a e course wo NDC UK Ireland abato eni chihye a e course wo NDC UK Ireland no me da say
before I call in your Richmond, Kwame Boatin, so no Musa about to na moto ye no. Before I move I buy a cry between nyoma sisi bebre mentimi ho ase we aka we akofo we akoto ha we anisi ede to ha obi si obi ka ho bi we si mi nka ho bi bebre sese na mo ato abana we no ye bibia e ka se bri be ka se letting sleeping dogs lie moamoaso kataso moamoaso kita yemfansie yempra neoma nkohye carpet na ase ana se mu fesi enioma antoyi ankoyi ntie ma mo ho kire mo abato mu no mu fesi a mu bedi ho dwuma na mo akle na neoma ayewo de na mo yo sese mo kwan mo ko mo ni mu na yeden
yo mi da se asama wa bi sai de ni nkire mu ni nyina kire se ewiase no ade a ne boarding na amanfo premu se wo hwe ekwan e fa so ni ebi a mentime ho anse bi ni aha ese ye de to aha ye de to aha ye de to ha ni nyina boa ema eye democracy no emu ye den ewo mu se enkrofo bi wo ho a omgusu gidi se bi a ekwan e fa so mo ntimi anto aba ni bi no ye ne omo ndi ni ye na se bi o ye se okwasia de etia na hwe asompre no ana etia de dua asompre no enti ne nia ye nyina no edua ananse akofra wu no enti kuma nkotena se enye dan entongo enti ne kire se dwuma ye di nyina ye de asua bibi ye de ama ya dwunso abie a kire ye kwa be fa so a kabi ba nka gbe amamwo no ye betimi aye amana aya akono na ye fe na se ye opposition mponie na wu sa de amanfo ani abre e kire se NDC party no Ghana any amonani nyina no emu aye dedede na ye kama nso na ye akono eno nti ena ma amanfo bebre ekoba na mom mafasa akwanya iso na masre mpenifo se obia enam bibi nti ama ebia waboto kakra ana ode abufuo bi ahye ne mu no ye besre no efise ye mpenifo ye ne omukasa ye nyina de kosi ane se babia ya pamo abuano baby atichira abuano ho ane yesan no baby mfumtuo no firi ni nyina no ye behwe ne atoto bibia yie na afenso yensan hwe yanim na yenhwe se eye 2024 abato no eno ne ade a ehuhia pa efisa enemrem ahokyere tekyereke aka ganafo awofo ene mma no yentimi ntina ho na yentina ha enko bibi ho wabra ade kese pa no nkunimdi abotre no mekai ebre bi a yewura kufo okan ese ebeye pa se obeye opraprafo na cleaner e party e power mu sin se obeye chairman wo opposition ana general secretary opposition e kire se nkunimdi abotre pa no de 2024 a ye ni yewura John Dramani Mahama nyankopon ya adomu na se ye nyina tinkwem 2024 oba bedi anim na odi akọ bosha asase so medase
Meso medase bre yewra Adamu Musa Adamu na motini kan no ye NDC for organizer ewo UK chapter. Now me tumi nsa benkumu a me hwe omo anim ena mo so hwe me anim enti me Mr Adamu atimi nifa ena yewra kwamboatin so atimi benkum yero ko bro so are ready pa na wonso mo wa abato mo de abato no mo ntu wie afei na kokoko so kan mu sam kakra kire just in generality wo de na ekoso
we de asama Adamu akano bebre said the or your funeral announcement so no your football commentary so there I don't know but send your hwe ne kon ho entintini sorry no kikana or can seminal a fixed row back from mami ka bi nchiro Mansa Musa elections na omo ye no your friend is saying na sanene that elections should have been done last year elections are almost year and then Nansani no. It should have been last year. It is what you say. It's taking you a whole year to run a single chapter elections. Now the Musa your friend is saying 2024 elections in the 2025 ana. By the time omo be hye omo ho ebewie afi na why elections ewie. Na by the time omo hye no bewie no. Say na ya to 2024 elections na wie. Yam to election yam fa enko ye nimu nkoto no 2025. But mame encha Ghana for omo 80 mechia NDC4 na machia MPP4 na machia Ghana4 because minwen okasa no waye inyimu na mechia NDC4 na machia NDC4 hwe MPP4 no omo nya Ghana4 ana omo nso a omo ya Ghana4 omo entwamba emma NDC no omo nya Ghana4 etisa wo chia minwa your friend say minim say Mansa Musa for uncle until we for uncle with the Niger what can and some amana SCC so yeah until match Ghana for nyina na match MPP4 NDC4 moya agree ni nyina no besremu bebre mon ka makoma ntom yam Adamu your friend is incumbent organizer no nim do ye until we binom edin fee register mo amutua musika wa momanto abani nyina no meka che mo se mo de mo kama koma entom yam e friend is saying ye wie program ya mo frɛ me MPP4 de yan ye yi mumu se watua wa reduce na ya mo anto abani bi na woni mu ase de wo no ye de wo bani na mu keke so edu adwuma na ya for se bra be du time se wo exercise wo ye friend say wo finger power o tam power na yi wafim eno no me honom no Adamu ene ne secretary ne chairman o mo hye abato no o ma anya ade because abato a it take you over a year to organize no na so wetimi yi ebinum afim aba de me atwa me nsu mu kra kese ene Dr. Ajima ne nkrofo amu yi o mu nyina film the friend said e bi kra mo mo to ye na asumdwe ba ya Anka Dr. Ajima on meka say elections ni was dirty ni unprintable words Dr. Ajima ekan efa elections e course ba ni nyina so no sane Adamu kan no no oye organizer no oboabo no ma bibia nkukunsa kan ni ade no obo ni nyina no enti mo fa sombo no embo no because no ote pretty if I say free intem no oye ni deputy last time na sa Adamu no can say na election 2024 no mo boabo mo ho na mo ye ya elections we wono ka wadwuma na nka ho tia anka ye friend say intem obeka so ba be contest anko be bo wachi dom wo ka say o fudua pa no ana ye pia no anka intem be pia na wo san adi wachi se ne etie enti na chese wadwuma na wo ye na anka sa no anso nani but I must say the mode ye mo chairman hopeful Dr. Ajima ne de mo anyade minua no unim se me no oka oye de ya mebo abaso oye de anya nso a no so meka edu time bi nso a esa wotimi efrɛ me wo fie na me kyerɛkyerɛ no mani so because adwuma no asa bitimi kyerɛ because all who say the MPP UK ye elections no clean assembly matchri obia ate no ho ase obia akokotena ana nipa nyina akabom asori waka ana ye de epia party no across the nation ye de boa ama 2024 and 2025 when take in one year to organize any elections any Adamu any Nenkrofo no but if anything in all that I'm saying is I will congratulate Minua Adamu for also being able to floor a free year in term a free year so no I think that also boss Hajuma and so yeah no my young ye nanke ye film but I am a young so the election was too dirty. They didn't organize it very well, and if this is how they think they are going to take this queue into 2024 election. Whether they are spearheading it, they call themselves the number one branch for number one chapter for MPP in the diaspora there. I think said they will be very, very disappointed going forward, and you will find the same bunch of people being led by Sidun Ketia coming out to say the election is dirty. No, it's Omar Niger, Omar Kreti, your friends said the mess that they will find themselves in. And you know, in no, Adamu, congratulations. Even though it was a dirty elections, you've won. So I congratulate you for winning a very dirty election. But don't feel say it's a good thing to actually take it on the national stage, because you come home with bloody nose. Me that's me.
Me ba me question no am say to me ya no ma me say elections won santi mo so mo election mo ba be ye e wo Ghana dey na me kan you kese no and am say can be in general man
we cannot compare oranges and apples.
I'm not
elections here no it's a branch election no yeah into no me dey compare UK branch elections
no branch election me
elections
and
almost on my election into that too
another time
thank you
yo Musa me da say me say me nua o te me nchen I say from abi hu fa ne nasum efa benkum na pie nifa ne me pase o te ase ne say wo de patapa pie to we ye de patapa ne ro ene wi ase sulu petupa osia moja neba enti NDC UK Ireland ye nim sa amamuo no eye democracy ene UK Ireland so no ye de mra ene ye adwuma enti se edi infie du kra na se ye de be ye ade a ese na efata na mfa di boni mbre NDC UK Ireland a eno na ye de yaye ye so obofo ene ne na ma ye de ye ho apaso sabre a ye ka sai die NDC ye na ya asem aba e de ye ka na me pese o ti ase ese ensam a wo ka fa ene election ye dirty eye say no eye bosiremka
enye me na me kan yo Dr. Ajima ne kan no take part of the elections and already
me emfa
Dr. Ajima was part of the elections
me ba and do baby a mo mienu be kasa kire mo ho e se mo kasa kire audience no nti one rebati o we no obi ka me ma wakasa me ma wakasa too much
mami nchro say NDC amayokuo no ekrom hase ayewo even branches cry ayewo no ye say mo na motai can be say we have the men mami nchro Dr. Joe Ajiman onye ni paketwa owo ho no waye ne PhD after that no oye obi a wasua nwoma akwanim ewiase edru ba bia akasakasa busua kura no akasakasa tinisi me na me ne wo kasa kura eyesa bio yenkran ohema ya wanya ni ba bi koi ya sheda na otwe anka omuba be ye se wo share press conference and na busuafo ni bia ya ne mane na busuafo say ye no omonte ase abusua mponiye nti wo betimi ayedan akwakohwe ya se esene tachrema wo kura no ewo mu a omutimi nya problem nti we bi show manum ho a obitimi ka pa na samaba na so ni nyina echi no omo na tra ho na ede esisi omo ma me ka bibi nchiro Dr. Ajima wo ka say ye we doctor na adwuma ana nnwuma obetuma ye wan disi mu no edoso bebre nipa wo kan eya menua afri ye ntemu a no oya mabedi echira oba be contest mi adwuma bebre wo ho ade kye no me wafre me ne nakasa adwuma bebre wo ho obetuma ye de aye you see when nipa bebre wo ho me ye capable a obetuma ye adwuma eye de ye mu baako ene ye beyi no enti ye nkyere se ne ye yi no onya de ana onya nipa wonim de na emom no abusua kura no mpenifo wo me yese ye wo mpeni ansa ne ye be wo hene na so hene no eduso na se ye de ni besi wa ye de ni besi ho sesi a ye kan wo se na akasakasa ye dirty menua ye nyina wo krom ha sei na MPP na anu ya amosam wayi numu pei alankyeremante ye wura alankyeremante ni nipa baako ye bo no kuturuku anka ye tu nani yesi bo no madane mpete so mra o mani ase bo ko yi obi de ye beka entokwa ene atemdidie ene nsem kase esi UK ha sei mumu election a ye no de ye nim se democracy hia enti sakasakasa si muntemu a ya se uyonko abanye se hia de wasenso eden asi wudi ho enti ye ndisi fo de se wo hwe a ya to abai wie ye what doctor nka wonte ne nka enne dwumade bia ye di ye boa ye ho atorenchemu a asi votarity doctor Ajiman wa frɛ edi ono so ne famu obetimi di aboa edi aba beboa kire se enimu ha sei no de ye ade na ato e wabusuo na ye nyina ye ni abre na obi ye bi obi betimi aka bibi enam abufuo bi ana bibi a ontina ne ho ase ye menye ni si Dr. Ajiman enemre mu a always se wo frɛ no obetimi aka sasama de a kyerɛ ebi se oye obi a open kamomu oye obi a opese NDC party no so etu ekonkan na ye kasa ye oguso ye campaign dindindin si de be ya ye wura Dondramani Mahama obeba power na NDC so no afa ne ntuma pa afra ewo UK ni Ireland enti sa wo hwa efie de etwa mu no ye konkabo mu asori ewo musulumi fo asori dan mu efiri ho no meminda yesa betena ase ni mpedifo tena ase edi nkomo hwe niam bi ekoyie ni nyanko yie yetena ho ewie ye ne ede nchiwie ani eye aduane papa bi edi pa ye num ye enum bibi gu so edi ye suso ye humu ese ye dan ya ba ko tofo ma ba ko be fa nyonko ya manfa no kura ansa endewo ni kura no eye endura kwasieda se wo ba na uyi wani eba behwe eye Freedom Center International eye openia oda no ye friend no Pastor Shadrack Ofosuware ewo ho na wo hwe se ye hye ntade fita ni ye bom sei na manfo ani age wutimu se honhom krokro na kasa de ani mama onyame wayi poma no ama eye NDC UK Ireland ye de san kunimdie yi ekọ anim kwakosi se NDC party no ye opposition ponie na aya kono sei mo a na mo wo power na ahokyere ewo krom na momu so bote hewe chenchenga no ye ka kire mo esemo ye dan aganafo ehwe mo
Yo.
Yeah. Minya, sure. You see, this segment na auditor a personal. I would say we are actually looking at the branch election, chapter elections of NDC to the branch elections of the MPP. We can't actually compare a small fish to the bigger pie. So I will draw my inference in that sector. But I'll put this to him. You know, Adam Musa, Dr. Joe Ajiman. You know, he had a very promising. He did a very promising campaign. I did listen to him quite a few times. I shared my views openly for him various times where he was on the studio, and at some point I think he felt I was his campaign manager at some point. But I will say this, you know, say ubo obi buga. Uboni buga pa senior Adamune the incumbent executive ebo Dr. Ajiman Bugana. You can't tell me say going to the mosque to go and say mokwakowe in Chiriena masusu muhumuno finishes this your friend say buga mode ebono. You know, because Dr. Ajiman did invest quite a lot in this campaign. I think probably he trumped almost all previous elections NDC for Maye, and he spent quite a lot. And I may not be fully abreast with the figures, but looking at the campaign that he did run, I don't think any one of you went out to that extent. And, you know, Mr. Wara and Chiriana Mokore any day, I don't think it goes anywhere. But the dirtiness of this last campaign, I think I didn't make it up. I mean, he made that statement on this radio, and it's not just him. That is the bit. The NDC as a party. Say na enkofwa na ono doctor enim se enkofo yi etua omudius. Enti no omo baba na mo ahwe nyankopon enim ene elbronsa matiko. Eyi omo nyina afim. That is the bit. I feel say a year doctor a year the most. Enkofo no omo kasampo emano or no any spokes people and omo kasa radio yiso. Many a binoma cry engage, meaning omo nyina cry now yes, say almost qualified to vote. Almost two dues. I mean, what are you? What kind of administration were you guys running? If anything, the movie, Marco himself, and I will call so for be sorry, na moko da nyamia say, and you are moving on. You're moving on where the chapter here in the UK, you and I know, is divided. You know, until you know, say doctor, echo ye relief, the relief items be echo. Your friend is saying, voter. He's doing it on his own. He's not doing it in on behalf of NDC UK. Enti minya men traho en hwa ho say na doctor kwakoye na de bi na or the NDC. Anka opena opeso o say he was worthy enough to be part of the leadership of the NDC. Anka won ka say ya to abana wie enti no ya call man in che wiawe enti no ye kwa ye bepe baabi e dia man, there's something that he can do. Chairman there, he's not worth to be a chairman, but something there. Look, I have to tell you on authority. Say ye organizer awu abo nkrofano wo chapter yimu. Na say ye nkanche wa na say wonte na say wasonso enna fomu a the chapter UK no unim no emu ache
any anka say MP
emu ache bebre no let me no I mean numso emu ache bebre doctor the friend is saying Dr. Jima Echitafo na mama o man to aba no omoto etwen ana Dr. Ajiman so Echitafo no omutua omudius enso mama omo so anto no omo so omo ho etwen ana omo nso a kitu ebi no amoma omo to aba no omo to ma mo no omo nso no the next chapter meeting no obekọ akwakoto omo, then they will tell you where your friend is their strength is. Intimidua men nu ho ensre enka se ana yakore nchewie ana ya kwa sorry ya maye nsubulo anom intino all is well. Se unim ebebu nso a minua ni am ya abakunwa bi ama wo bi efichiri naja wabube e de
Madam nyina ase enti ekrom ha UK elections are far NDC for one ya carry no. The next question ebeba is all about elections are ebeba so Ghana before the general election. You say NDC for war 5 parliamentary friend saying what can you say parliamentary day
by election
and by election primaries, that's the word. Enti mo 5 monto ye na NPP for the omuntu bakukra impenifonia nkuma nyina omuntu bi e wo Ghana ho enti eno na ye be ka ho asem but me fan to just say misramo a NFM Radio ye be sramo say we esofo we ton ade we entrepreneur brana beji etata ye se beji wa we tu kakra bia do ma ye bia ye be so ye ni ubedi nkwita ho na ehia ye pa because I tell you what, people who have been here in the studio, everybody says, hey, must do it, hey, must do it. But say yes, say Kwancha and say you know where everything comes from. Sikaya ni edi edi party. Mesremo who are done for business say or you entrepreneur and I say or you dredini and or you business somebody mo fan embra NFM. Na yeah because DJ Sikra no I say ye mo transport kakra no mo be bonum ene on be ye different programs wo TV ne so enye se politics nko TV ne so different program nyina ye yes kakra di mesremo come and help us, we are in dire need of money and we can't continue paying off from our pockets ebe ya reho eni nimguase ne ebe ya say obetia so Mansa Musa say ye hu ye nti obusi o matum because dynamic nyoma boyedi no crepa it can happen. I'm not joking. Maka we were any the NHS many abre anyway enti yemra yen come on so NDC for ni MP before Mr. Yemfa we fan start also this time elections are koso within MPP is it 4th of November.
That's correct.
4th of November, okay.
So elections in the parliamentary primaries.
Parliamentary, I don't know. Presidential primaries.
Okay. I think we need to take it from the bottom up. Parliamentary.
Fine. Take it away. Yeah, Tell us something.
So I think in terms of the parliamentary primaries, we have the orphan constituencies
NFM Radio.
and then the constituencies with the sitting MPs. Now, those dates has been set finally, and eventually we will kick off into doing it. I know that the NDC have done this. And all my kudos to Minuanum and Tokwane Winchu by we know say NDC for the normal when it comes to violence, and they've done very well with that. We will commend them for always making sure that they prove us right. So they are the founding members and Mahama Kayan when it comes to violence, that they can unleash violence more than any other political party in Ghana. So they've done well in unleashing violence on themselves. If anything, the more they keep dividing themselves, the better it is for to purge that party of the image of violence. Eventually, we want to see NDC a purge of violence on all levels. But omo party nimuno feel say.
Sorry, before we to so Mumi and Numa send a Zoom links na bremo. Inti muni what you would to me share. Na catch on they are invited to join on Zoom.
Okay.
So they me pay both sides. Na in component. So
right. Omono. Eventually, we will want to see a time where NDC will be free of violence at all level of their election cycle. But almost now, to be honest, Oma feel very aggrieved by how they've been treated, ranging from Adamu to the bottom of the NDC party. No, please. I mean, number the bia intino Mansa Musa Misroara making sure say me number ni available on frame na me making sure say they are very much welcome into the fold of MPP.
Just NDC for no person be join MPP.
Of course. Okay. I mean Adamuni and Crawford edi omo bone eyi omo fi mu ne agro no ye omo si nchen ya bo omo ye prepare omo ne ade ni nyina both in Ghana and in the diaspora no omo frame, and I will make sure say they are welcomed into the party of no violence, and I think we are very, very serious of that. And I think I really do hope that the law enforcement agencies at some point, will crack the whip on the NDC. Senebeya at some point in our life, omobetimi. I have some sort of near zero tolerance to violence in the party. Adamu and NDC, I commend you guys for doing your parliamentary primaries, and we will be following very soon.
Sorry, one way see.
So yeah, parliamentary primaries.
Let me see. You are not talking to my. My question, with all due respect, and Crawford, more abana mobetuno parliamentary or the presidential. No, tell us something. I'm not pinpointing anything, any fights, any accusation. Just tell us something broadly.
Okay,
so that's all.
To be honest, I think that the one that is making large noise today is the presidential.
Yes.
And the presidential, as you know, we've gone through the first round where we've purged from 10, and now we have 4 candidates, yes. 4 solid candidates that the elections will also bring finally to our presidential candidate for 2024. I think that is set for November 4th. We are very, very much ready. The party is ready to have this fantastic, fine gentleman out of corruption, corrupt-free, not like Yanum candidate, the finance Airbus, Adokron, and Nicole Moon, amongst other corruption scandals. So we are very much ready. the 4th of November. By the end of the day, 4th of November, we will find our presidential candidate that will very much succeed Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the president of the land, and there's no two ways about that. The 4th of November, we will give you a presidential candidate that is going to move Ghana forward at all cost. I think said the 7th January 2025 will be a day to celebrate when the NPP will break the 8 and celebrate continuing the good governance that we have given the good people of Ghana, and we will continue to deliver for.
Let me ask you before I go to the other question I asked you, among those left,
Yes.
Who do you think NDC should fear most, or Mahama should fear most?
I think that among the 4, Mahama should have sleepless nights. All of them. All of them. Each and every one. Because remember, each and every one of them is not actually standing on their own. They are standing on the back of the elephant. And each and every one of them will beat Mahama.
I'm surprised you are not saying they are going to stand on the back of the achievement so far.
I mean, the achievement of any MPP government is within
it's
the
monumental.
elephant.
It's
So,
there to see.
Yes, so the elephant is the one that carries.
Okay.
So yes, and achievement comes with the elephant. So you can't actually have one without the other. Thank you.
Mutie Mansa Musa mene Mr. Kwame Boateng Richmond and Mr. Musa Demo and the Yetwitwin komo kama Mutie no asopem okay, I'll read the messages later, no problem. So Adamu, you people have a lot to fear.
Yo, may I say, Mansa Musa, thank you very much. So we share Minia Kwame Nikasamua, Richard Nikasamu Nina, what you say?
Richmond.
Sorry, Minia Richmond. So we share Nikasamua. What you say? Oh, who could to Quano for Croania Day? Ain't she? Once one Casacra Casadu, baby, now be son sending in any. Niakani, Nio Wakani, yo. Mamemfa asem kakrewi entuho. Me pese sa asema mi ke yedi twa so preko. Na ye mintimi hu ne entia. Obi a ne na awuo. Na wabontinsu ni wo susi ne na awuo. Sabio Richmond ono oni hwan. Wo MPP ni wo na obekire yen the people that should lead us. Wo fie eja dem wo afiri ho afa tawra ba wasene asansuo se wo de kodum obija owura se wo wonim ho a ho sere na esei wonim se MPP mo aniama mo nim ye ene ntro mutimi tira ho bom sere mo twa ntro na mo kan se mo kese me pacho NDC ne ba ne abo na prepra no UK Ireland, their election is one of the most transparent and most democratic elections. Yenya ewo ha say.
Have you spoken to Dr. Ajimai lately?
Me pacho Dr. Ajimai wasuma. Me pasa wo kasa ma Dr. Ajimai. Ma Dr. Ajimai won cho letembra. No chere say see the only MPP or the MPP for the spokespersons. Sanya sadia enko say opinion no na monya.
The spokesperson and no mu yi nifia abani.
Edru usu
Mama na ntu ana ref.
Enti say wo na wo say wafa wo say be kasa ba na.
Oh, say no can say more election was dirty.
Enti montro no aya monjai. Entro ketasihye muamuaso proye yen na ya internal election sakotoko ne hase bobola. Enye hase fo coach na ebe selection makotoko fo. Yen de ye wie. Obia wanting ne ho ase bia no your processes as a political party ye fam na mom muma yenhwe din na yenhwe se ye ka abato ye mo boy enkwadu say UK Ireland yentimi nya election no mo the whole Ghana parliamentary mo timi nya mu ba ko pempo edenti mo suro say mo MPs no omo bateti egu because mama womo edi papa bi anye omo ambo aduma papa bi a obi edi hwe a odi ko kire ne constituents bi atoso miensa entroro adoso monsusu na montwantro na Ghana for mo mamenka bibi nkyerɛ mo nienti a ɛyɛ dollar ɛho ayɛ den nienti a ɛkɔmo di mo nienti a bibia nkoso nienti a ɛkwan asɛe na montimi nyɛ nienti a atorankyɛm kɛseɛ ato impenifo ene nkola ewo water region na adodankwa Akufo-Addo ebetu ne na yakwa ho akodi o matem asan ba wa bra wontimi anya ho hwe na se nsuo de obi kona ne ho akere mo kɔ no kalipo ente saboda mo no kalipo no ma jai asesa kalipo kita na nsuo de obi kwa kalipo na yede ma ne transo ana yede ma no num ene omo nsuo mo no mpo asɛe esan se Mwaba mubeto mo presidential ene mo parliamentary ninti mwaba monde asisi sika twitwiri de asie ama Ghana ma ene omo bre me ka akosi sen opani bia ya frɛ no eye Alfred Obeng boss so obeka ya mo mpani ba ko ni bi it is alleged say o say ono de na abato no pa de ni sika no ontua no osidim o di dollar pa no waboaboa no eda so te sa de akura ko wi ankate a ogu oda so ena na furu kire so eno achi na ya ka se eno de ya agro bi na odi wo se obetua 100 million a ono so betua 200 million obetua 200 million a enti wo se sa sika de o se wa ba no se pampi dollar ena obeyi ni te hwia enemrem enkola edida ba bia ena sojafo a omo wo voter region a na omo boa ama ya cross nkrofo no omo kiro omo say hotel omo da pomo ntimi ntua omo ntimi nhwe omo nti omo nyina nsa nko back to base yanka menti a Ghana Armed Forces at the statement ababontin omo statement ni say baby omo gina no honom no omo stabilize no enti omo de hono ko baby a omo desperately need it. It doesn't mean say Ghana Armed Forces sa boat na omo de ko hono makoma for no a omo use o sa kro no so no. Is that all that the Ghana Armed Forces can produce? Any anka one district one factory anka mo carpenter for ayi or the say bubu ase ni timber market ni ade a adwuma ba omo nka omo frase boat yi bi no asan bi ko betima bobi enti bodi sika nyina hye ketase na nipa ebre ni nyina achi enura de yesi no ho ye ginu konfo anum yenkoti a yewura Kennedy Ajopon yesi atuturu asem mo na mo kasa atuturu asem mo de ba mo ani eba be NDC fuo so mo si e ka entokwa ani bre a mo de ahye nipa ama openi bi ti se Alan Chiremanti anka mo nyina mo frɛ ne se Alan Cash mo buna tua ni so ama ene odi mirika gidigidi apie firi mo party mo kura yenka mo asem ene wa wusi wo okɔ no wo se wo kura pafranto afranto we dia bodi bo ho fa dada no unim enya fafranto keke wo sono no na so ena ode kɔ no wo dia ya mo hwɛ wo sono no ne task no na mo hwɛ na so no mienu no eno na ala watu kɔ no e say osono kura na mo ka no wo ye osono ohunu onihwi mo na mutimi ye ma mo founding member etimi dwane di party jam mo beka say yen ye de tuturu asem ene Ghana for bra e bre yewura Canada Japan ko gina northern region asem be na okan ye o say millions ebinum kura di pickups a ene emrantie pe aboboya atwi kuro munya mo mpanifo obeti say eye Alaji Mahmoud Bamumia Okada for no so obeden obesisa Okada no amomo car sena car no mode baya mode akwakochicha ma mo agent no mo nto abama mo ama Ghana for omani atutu aka omunsem na yanka Canada Japan oka no o say no kuretrodo enti sankrofo di billions no ma to super delegate dia ene get omo wo a form hall obi anso make sure say ebetua no 1 billion ansa no wato aba enye sa won to ntia wo enti se na mo sika se ena mama ekom adiga na form rantie ni mabawa ena brantie bia wokoda ne mpa ebo no se urade ma de pantemi na menya bibi kakra mfa nkama no yenua no mma a ene ahokyere nti omo na mbakire bia wie school no ngusu ni nam se sika nyina mo de asie ye nimpa so ye nka mo ya onanu ya ye ma me Cecilia dapa nimpa se o ye wiye sika ni bi ma hey na million mako 1 million $1 million etimi yira na onya hu ye hey it just say ebi wo wa ma ye wiye 1 million enye se okobo ogbore de bo hu se abawa gina hwa na je se no mo nti se dogo bi kure nu abe hey eti na mutimu odinsa MPP4 mo ma me kan kire mo on the 4th of next month motu sa presidential no I can assure you say that is the end of NPP. Mark it on the wall because mu showdown no enyandru ho dan na mo behu ese se wo de ajakwa ye nya wo kwa enti mu NPP4 no de mo mfa mo nto NDC wo bibia mu ye ka nipa omo wa abotre nipa omo abadaye nipa omo odo ema Ghana eye NDC amayokuo no MPP di abro eni baye ena mudi rule Ghana ena meka tro ewiase se wo ho na se wo ya wadwen se wo de ntro ena betrasa enya dia wo wasumu bejo because sebi aponti so oye kro onim se wo se ni dua ti ma men kan tro se NDC die asumdue party NDC die ye wo mema ne ma ye se wo mpanifu a omo odo eni abotre e wo magana man na samu ko ya ye fe ne MPP die mo amunim ayantra alantramanten wate wo so na so ne hwene e na odi ko odi aya afafranto
Mansa Musa Adamu
before I bet can my main fan trouble me crack when chum say mo Musa say whether what time to call no exactly 9:30 the phone in between afre I'll give you either to contribute say oh can be ama onipa and now busa question either way no 9:30 no and I'm a person maker yenko
right minya Adamu okasano na o ke kansemo no ke amanfuti bom he seemed to be singing from or he seemed to have been enrolled in a school of Okujeto Ablakwa any Baba Jamal na o say government no eto sheepa monkas or to dan Mansa Musa o de council so mami
you know me kan afere me kan wa so
ka o de council so
na ze me kan enya o babu me
o kan
ni me o pesa o ka o se
o say Baba Jamal say when the government buys sheep you should say government to dan
well, I don't know. Say me Baba Jamal.
Okay.
Or
say that was a time or deputy minister of employment. Or say when the government buys sheep, you should tell the good people of Ghana say the government bought cow. E bi sa hono money bi no entro no ne adada na no bi na menua Adamu edene na mo.
So aban ne to aponchi and odwan kasa oto na ntwi.
Sa na te.
Na efu ponko.
O si na ntwi say na ntwi na say na baba na ne ko ado.
Ale na so yesa.
Well I think say
una friend ma me say onya de okeka na.
NDC for ne
asama wo kekai wo body sire mo kan.
I think say he's been living under a rock until I will forgive him. But in all seriousness, what has happened in Akosombo is very, very unfortunate. But it has happened. Disaster do happen. But what hurts the most, Nese NDC4 Okujeto Ablakwa and the Minuya or TA Ebetna radio ni TV. So I catch the good people of Ghana say to use it as a political gimmick. This is people's life. This is serious life at stake here. And we should not use it as a political gimmick at all under any condition. But I will say this. He mentioned Ghana Armed Forces Yamam order so monko. No, they have not gone back to base, but they've been moved from Bipe to a different location. Now, when they've realized the Bipe situation have been brought to stability, they've decided to move to a different area. It's not a case say they will sit somewhere even when the
work.
What
this a Kosombo Volta situation, I have to remind you, Senra, director of NADMO, director Eddie Komo.
Okay.
Almost 1.5 hours.
That's good.
And some I don't know, so won't be there. And some maybe it was non-partisan. okay, kind of professional way.
Of course. Yes,
No,
but I mean,
me person me mouth say be a specific issue, no.
Yeah.
Me person the be politics because factual matters. How we can know be out here be even a friend say Facebook recording coffee about me any na.
Mansa factual no wo kan no e kire say am forces no ye man free ho ana.
Ye
but man okay.
Boss me back. Don't justify this.
No, as I'm making me kasa nwe. What stopping me in my tracks and then you
okay, also one kasa ye.
Me kasa nwe. Inti no
kasa nwe.
Right. Inti no when they've brought the situation in Mepe under control and they are moving the people to battle, the different communities so that they can actually also assess what is happening in that area. So I think that Akuja to a Blackwa and Minya Adamu and Sensama Mokano, we should throw it to the bin. But one thing that you should know, government have diverted over $400 million in different sectors to go and help the affected areas. I think that the key thing that the president does very well is to make sure that he's safeguarding the life and then the livelihood of the people. And that is very, very key. Your friend is saying that's $40 million dollars. I should be precise. The Akosombo dam, also your friend is saying the Akosombo Viare, sorry, has also your friends contributed a large sum of money to it, including the little that my good friend Dr. Joe Ajiman is also sending over to help with what is happening in Akosombo. And we should be very, very careful how we drive this thing about the Akosombo. This is people's life, and
you should have told damage when he was going there.
Cost,
anyway, let's clarify the situation. Let's clarify. Say, it's true that those military personnel wanted to move from one particular area to where. Hang on, they wanted to move. They tried. They were going about taking their everything, the equipments and boats and everything. So it's rather unfortunate for you to put it like this. Oh yeah, let's throw their Kujatwaka into it. No. He actually made inquiries and he was told that I think it is rather logistics where hotel the complaints was made. Later they came back to say it is being resolved, so they are staying put. So for the soldiers,
but I don't think so. The official statement. I mean, I don't know where you are telling me. Official statement. Okujeto is saying inquiries about hotel. I mean, how much is it?
No.
Is a hotel
cost? For instance, early in the morning, meet Good Morning Ghana.
Yes.
The information and once America say they were actually going to move. For the soldiers to say, it was 1 second, please. It was because they were told to take it to somewhere else. That doesn't make any progress.
No, I don't think that they were.
Because if they were needed somewhere else, they won't stay anyway. But now they have paid their accommodation and they are still there. Look, let's not put. This is neither here nor there. The serious situation, and only say, director of NADMO, or say, look, our company, our organization is the least, the most, the least resourced. Thank you. The most under-resourced institution in the country. It's on record.
It's what?
Under-resourced.
It's what? NADMO.
NADMO. We asked for 10 million. The highest will get 20% of it. We ask 100 million. The highest we get 20% of it. Imagine, say, they drop up a budget. I have been a manager at a certain level. You drop a budget. Usually, you draw to even put extra. So that if you don't get the extra now, okay, 100% thereabout, you get it. But when you are giving 20% of your budget,
Mansa,
and you are, hang on a second.
No, let me tell you something. Now also for two team. No government agency or ministry in the country today, even in the UK here, will be able to tell you, say, they have adequate funding for every project.
You call it adequate?
No. Look, none of them will tell you. So the fact that you present $100 million as your budget does not guarantee say you will get it. Look, even the road sector, the road ministry, amongst other things, they cannot get the full
emergency relief groups.
Yes.
May say almost budget until say accident base you ensure fine. They have got their budget. If the accident or incident occurs and what they are going to face is just too much over their budget, it means that yes, they don't have adequate funds. We understand. But when you give them 20% of annual budget, it's not adequate. This is rather neglect.
I don't know the budget that they sent to Parliament
you don't know the budget. You know, one was say even soldiers say how many are in 17. 48 engineers, how many are 17 personnel. 48 engineers, how many are 17?
So do you expect the whole Ghana forces to be sent
listen.
What are you talking about?
If they were needed somewhere else,
yes.
If they were not under resource, 4 boats,
no long ago you said we should pack this because it's very, very serious.
Honestly, irrespective of whichever party is in power, where the incident of that magnitude,
that should have been a national.
Soldiers 200 grandpa is honestly,
look,
irrespective of
look, the issue is avoid. No,
you have to defend it.
No, I don't think so.
This is wrong.
Yes, and you mentioned it. This is very, very wrong for the dam to spill. I think that is where we should concentrate the energy. That shouldn't have happened in the first place.
So incompetent.
Well, okay, that is Mahama fairness and tag. You see, but.
Now when president
the issue has happened.
No, the agro.
Or did one a diagro?
Na me Ghana.
No one who
na mo nto aba mame. Enkomo amudi de bia no. Enu bi na wontu mi kan the same thing na na kan.
I think you are very mistaken. Asama open. Why Now say you speak over me. How can I actually put my message across? My makeup didn't show. No, me yamu shame. But you speaking over me doesn't actually put your message in the clear.
I am telling you.
But what you need to understand.
Defend what happened.
No. When the inter-president Eka Asama Okai, and I said, did you listen to the statement of the president very well?
I listened.
I think say you should go back and listen to it again.
You shouldn't have
because there was
what?
A statement that came from Akujato Ablakwa, proud to the president going to the voter room. Mr. Owara, don't actually think the president went over and then just like that. No, the people.
That is the beauty of it. And you say both of you, you will never agree on that point. But Musa specifically,
yes,
this incident.
Which one?
Someone, I mean, this Akosombo spilled water. Someone who has actually, missed the boat, so to speak. Obia who didn't show up. Someone who didn't show up when he should have. He should have taken not advantage, but the occasion to prove his mettle, to prove his leadership. Will you agree with me, sir? Baumia Ejano.
I say Ghana for whom?
Question, Mr.
In what sense?
Sir, President Tukwai. Baumia wona we vice asem we see ye nke hu asa wo hye jokoto wo hye Wellington boot poncho so da for president poncho raincoat ebi go ho ukuta Motorola na won namusuom na direct sana president for any vice so ye let me say kona wan kono for even the aesthetic value and I said the pictures the show or I mean the TV say vice president to cry leading the help and the relief organization, it would have been nice for him to show leadership. He missed that boat, didn't he?
I don't think so. I think a lack of information has contributed to what you were saying. But I will tell you this: the president, the vice president at the time, there was a cabinet committee that was set to look into how to quickly resolve or to help the good people of the voter that were affected. There was a committee that was put together in cabinet straight away as soon as the incident happened.
The flood began.
Of course,
they put a cabinet committee
there was a committee.
Okay, we are talking about the vice president. At that time,
yeah, but if the president is not there, he was the president. So in effect,
the vice president,
of course. So he is the one that is calling the cabinet meeting.
Inaction we are talking about. Carry on.
It's his action that has actually stabilized the that kicked off the stability of the voter voter river the friends spillage. We find it today. Mr. Wara, no, me say
how did they stabilize it?
Yeah, but I mean, the issue has
it hasn't. No, but
your friend is saying, it hasn't been. It's under control. I don't think so. Are you trying to tell me the life is still is being lost? No, they are working on it. So right now we are in the situation. Is the situation? No, this not advice. It's not the issue. No, I mean the issue has not been stabilized, but it's being managed.
Okay,
so when the issue happened, when the issue happened, he didn't sit down or continue his campaign, but he actually set up a committee to start looking into it. No, but he is working. I mean, he can't be at every place at the same time. The man is actually working. The man is finding. The man was working. He's putting a committee together from cabinet that will look straight away at looking at the magnitude of the problem. Just going over there and then walking around will not have solved the problem. But then he had the technical people, the people on the ground that will. Well, I mean, that's the excellent starting point.
Listen, I put it to you, so we jam.
I put it to you, say he did the right thing to us that have saved lives today. No, someone who say your friend say how am I NDC student? So you're telling them member one. But I'm putting it to you, say his work,
very good.
The good work that he did put in place when the incident happened is what has managed the system, the situation until the president arrived.
Sure, say
I don't think that the president was
vice.
I think sir, you are actually putting trying to throw dust into the good people of Ghana's eyes.
Anyway, on the information is Mr. Baumia has done everything I saw ye. Intimiyan Kayanun to perform very well.
Musa, Sam Mekachre will say, yes, said your opera a Kurakuno. Newonya said your Casa Moncha a Kurana Fahan, 1 year or no con. Sabre, Mini, Nakoma, the Abashan Kuku, the horse is synonym.
No, that's not what to an old Chantra, meet me down, I mean, Chantra, not what say.
Mr. Maybe I won't say radio, maybe I should be anti Mr. What the annual Baboria, Memo,
oh, now some okay, or no, or Chantra, then I am it.
Mamma coming to a year, Baunia. Now some I will can me and Yamin one. And Yamin one the chile say. Eja, Ebunichim Canada Japan, a penaturu. Omo the Ghana Sikacha, my man for Mugusu,
on your president in the Canada Japan, a penatu.
No, Pacho, Mammy, we now be a waka. Eyi, Baunia, ne wonsi sino den. I nunti. Ghana for who here on woman. A brad, Sadia Nicosu non nam, campaign. Or Pensay told the Swaba. Ghana for whom hiano. Na
say me bow. When you need to send or show leadership by going there, even before the president come round. I don't know who here.
No great woman say, dear one our dema. So our leadership will be uncalled the Bema won't be. My main country before go to another Sicrano, Maulid, is one of the biggest calendar. A what Islamic calendar no so. The whole Ghana, chief imam to her, Maulid. Reverend Baumia, uncle. Or no,
I didn't think I'm friend Reverend.
Say, it's a whole share Baumia. Ubesiano, sorry them more, since the Ubesiano more.
Now, what is wrong with that?
And your woman say, say abo okusie so obeda no ho ahwiawa ye ne dua e na beche no aha eti ye ka kire mo say Baumia oye odadafo oye obi a onka nokre a enunti se wo hwe se obi a wo so ye kramoni nti kramofo nyina mbo endi na chi na maulidi omo sase omo ye azabi ye senka omo mpese ye wura John Dramani Mahama Srem Jata oba anka maulidi ho no omo di ni isie na anka wakomwa no akotena ase omo de sa asam no eto ho na anka Baumia ba amanfo abo adire so ena nzongo fo mranti asa mo ne wan mo se dan asam a mo ka we ye ni se eye chief imam anka sakura ni ye dan e wo mbi won asam we nani anje ho enti mo konsa bra biem asa na mo twi asam ni esaye.
What has this got to do with Kosovo?
Me ka kire wo se Baumia ni ehia no ono oya kram perifo ka se ye de ehia sa na ye de fata no on de wonam o pe president edi enti no campaign wa bra Ghana for eden e wa hu here.
I think my friend needs to be educated a little bit because you don't actually know the order of government. Baumia is not the president. You have to get that one clear. When the president is in town, Baumia is not. When the president was out of the country,
what is the
Baumia led from the front.
Show me one thing he did.
Oh, I should show you.
Tell me. Kalipo no meeting no kotra ho for you no Kalipo no tono me anka me 10 minutes ada oda Kalipo adipa ho muntimi no.
Yes, your friend is a organizer. Oh, Boboa and Norman, Boboa, Nipano. I can give you Kalipo to put together.
I mean, some of the communicators in Accra, I heard him say, rather, no, Baumia was told by the president to wait till he comes back from US before, so if that is the case, and that means it's, somehow you kind of say,
Sanusu ya nokra masamusa ya nokra na o twa ba be ka kiro musemo na mo nto aba mame enti no mo na mo nto aba mame enti ba umia kwa
and this propaganda at all
on betimi afre from 9:30 into 9:30 abobi afre fi Accra mesrem we eye random ofra 07876251261 WhatsApp when the 44 no to so bet me afre fi baby a and 0208 123 5911 and also bet me afre me ofra NDC 410 fra fine NPP 410 fra fine nyem na me ofra me fa enti obi afre ma me fa ne nto so na e ma na kwa ba na entie dia ono so ka those of you listening please remember I said that you can call exactly from that is 9:30. So London will be our person friend. O person will journey wo a friend say Zoom no so I no cry better. And no cry so betimi akọ Zoom no so. Hello Abolo.
Masa Musa.
Kwaba.
Yemi Masa Musa.
Yeti opa.
Masa Musa mamima minyanumu ejuma na comrade Ademu mamifa opportunity we and congratulating you say for the re-election as a chapter organizer meaning say waba oba bebo ejuma enyumewe insem ni say na wa make me day no meaning say yes I was in and as going to 2024 election or the other executives no ebi ahukika ebeye ejuma se na ebeye nkunimdie ebeye NDC die nti comrade Ademu once again congratulations for your re-election.
Thank you.
Masa Musa nienti America say comrade Ademu ameki me dey ni say Usha insama waka touch basis ni no is factual. Ade ba ku so ya na eye medani se maka wo fidie we so say
NFM Radio.
Me aminya boati no ɔboa adwuma no because Nana Akufo-Addo president ayɛwɔ ɛnɛ no wasɛ MPP no nti miaminya ɛwɛboa ti mu nyina ɛboa sɛ John Dramani Mahama ɛba bɛgye ɔman no because sɛ MPP ɛntiti mpansam yanka Mansa Musa nia ɔsi edu ne so alɛnkyerɛmanti korapa gya MPP n'ato hɔ akɔfa afanfatɔ de turu mi kaa Mansa Musa uyɛ MPP ni anka ɔbɛti n'emu founding fathers ni ɛɛdwane a ɔbɛti n'emu nia Ghanafoɔ ɛhwehwɛ ne sɛ yɛbɛtumi adidi 3 times a day Mansa Musa ɛnɛ ɛnti saa wɔ Ghana ade bɛkɔ 001 ana 010 ana 100 ɛno na adi ti mu wɔ ha ɛna nea ɛkɔ so wɔ voter range no Mansa Musa obi mi de ma bisa sɛ MPP government ɛnim sɛ ɛyɛ disaster ne esi wɔ hɔ anaa Mansa Musa ɛnɛ mi ni o kasa yi the voter lake no any people in the enclave no ɛba other parties nyinaa no nsuo no abɛbom ɛnkɔ mba bio afɛti saa akɔ afɛti mi kurom Anglɔga market because yɛ market no ɛbɛn lagoon no lagoon saa ɛde ɔmo ano esisi mu from kita saa no nyinaa no ayɛ ma ɛma ne afɛti baabi bebree ɛnɛ mi no kasa Anglɔga market no half esi wei no mu na ɛnyɛ menim sɛ me nua boa te mu nyinaa ne ɔmo yɛ nyinaa with their communication no ɔmo boa sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a John Dramani Mahama ɛba bɛgye abɛnya no bɛ Mansa Musa mɛsrɛ sɛ ɛnua no na wo ni director of communication of NADMO ɛyɛ nea me nua George Esi na edi nkɔmɔ he is not the director of NADMO Bebatɔ say
okay now wakasa wie
baby now you keep repeating say director of NADMO ɛna ɔdi ɛna make say is the director of communication ɛyɛ George Esi ɛna ɛna ɔdi ne di nkɔmɔ
okay
ɔkan sɛ NADMO ɛyɛ under resource
yes
asa aban no nea bɛ nyinaa no gyina NADMO so aban no ma NADMO sika so fɛ di dwuma ɛyɛ VRA ɛna ɔmo ama NADMO for 10 million Ghana cedi midi wu kasa yi cathedral yi yɛdi almost over 339 million Ghana cedi na akɔto amena kɛse o iti bibi sɛ abana sɛ ɔman ni ne nsa yɛ disaster ɔmo resource NADMO foɔ ɛma ɔmo di ɔmo dwuma nti ɛnu ɛyɛ mi deɛ sɛ George Esi kaa sɛ the NADMO no ɛna yɛ under resource government agencies mi di si fam no yɛbɛsrɛ sɛ Ghanafoɔ nea esi wɔ voter range no aban ni deɛ state of emergency na ɔbɛ declare ɛbɛ abɛboa yɛ no ɔsi yɛ no yɛn to aba ama no nti Mansa Musa mi kan ofi de wɔ so ankorankora mu bɛboa yɛ nea nea yɛ kɔ mu no yɛ ho yɛ mmɔbɔ Mansa Musa mi
nya na ɔkasa ne friend is saying
abolo
your friend is saying what you've said is well noted, but I think that you miss a very key information and something that the government is doing. I think that you probably haven't been briefed on that.
Abolo, you don't need to
government.
So, but your phone to Suna,
government has provided $40 million. $40 million from the World Bank to fund to help 40 million. Yes, the money has been diverted. I think so. The 40 million has been diverted for the relief exercise. Yes. No, there is $40 million that has been diverted to help with the relief exercise. I think good people of Ghana should be rest assured, and then they should sleep easy.
Thank you, Mr. Musa.
$40 million has been diverted to that.
07876251261. That number is free. Hello, 3136. Hello.
Mansa, good evening.
Good evening, how are you?
Hey,
Sabbath, what is saying? And MPP for the most of Kokupimpe. Before Ubekono, Kokupimpe say you don't need any support, you are doing well. And I'm saying, no, you should call in to support you. That's what he Kokupinte. And Kokupinte brothers actress Adamu is full of nonsense. You.
But
Kokupinte, director of communication.
I said, been fed on one cast nonsense, no trade on the dean on the same name. No, nonsense.
Wait, anyway.
Say, do my head deep. Sababa Cassasia, and then say, do my head deep will chrome up, and it's all be defending MPP. Meanwhile, we'll break a woman in so no so.
I think what you should be worried about is Mahama, the person that have lost you 2 elections. You taking him back.
I know the
good people of Ghana have rejected him. I think the job is actually on you to worry about. I don't think you should be concerned with how well. What you should know is how well the government has done the greatest achievement under any government in the Fourth Republic has been this current administration.
Exactly. You know your greatest achievement is bankrupting Ghana. It has never happened. So congratulations.
I think Mahama and the catcher and say friends say Nam ya Manakadum. And now look at the development. The same teacher training allowance, nursing training allowance.
Moma college no nya time we mesa ba mo so
mate
enti sabado wo na wo so
we say and I'm congratulate Obia UK and Ireland executive staff ya elected omo na mesre for incoming and then
6914 minimum wo friend gina so ma me free Sabado, I remember 6914.
Yeah, this time we need the and the outcome of 2024. I just the mountain free union MPP phones and the Mawubia, both losers and winners. And in fact, we are all winners in Yabakabu Party and Juma, Nipa Bako 8 million, 8 million. Enti organizer I don't know what here manambo sononko matem se matie debate na ekoso no na me hu se kwa me boaten onya update kakra so we organizer wo the whole UK we adwuma ye and some of them people say wa ban ni on say we na maybe in fact we kasa we don't say we organizer my party to show me kasa na from kakra bibi to say NPP for all choice on the election, you know. Really, now you NPP, so in terms of overall constituency, you know, on my electoral on the electoral, we didn't call on a put or my job or two. Still be like a DJ by second as a say on Pekle once. Still, we organize the level is hard to enable with an Akati and 2 yeah, after the any other club. That's a one Kasano. We pass the night that on women be able. Ekoso ebu maso tayende enemi to be able to aban wabon wambo ne homode obi eni sa aban we ya chance ya klaba la opposition but yani edit ya mane tribu na yebe ya be koso ya aduma ya be use the platform any media any and maybe I'm back to Mansa and I'm going to do your best friend and your voice are best support. I'm a Ghana friend who say I buy here to see on a Ghana for and Mansa the now kind of vice president. Let me have what I can't for from. Say, you do that will not disaster if you be there. What to my first effort is show leadership. Oh, show leadership. I want one to cry down when I say, I said, we are 2 years by me. When I did Anderson, and I said that could be so, or when I made a Juma here, and I'm so a for you. What are we in charge? Oh, crowd sacrifice, I'll go to my president. And today, now, you show the leadership. One and check over echo can month for your day. A boom. This every man can say, cabinet meeting, and I know I am happy. What is say, Crow had the fear. Prime Minister Sunak, Ebaho, or even call for Beba. Don't be the first. I was in a look on a month for almost a day. Edwaba. And to the club, you are really or something where or can't Dramani Bahama, Elbas, or whatever. Everything that makes us with the update, Kaka. Because I know what I say, why like a corruption was them. And they get poor person who bend the dinner. Only like a corruption was them.
Because life is right.
Yeah, the teacher will not make on. The professor was be a day, and I say, your friend saying, Saka, Waka MPP, Waka Finance Committee, or other committees, and that Professor there. Can't say, okay, I remember from Musa, and they get the leadership of Mane Kufadi. And then the corruption there. A young man is saying, I'm not going to down Nasamuka. If the other one said, what a studio man,
Sabato, I think that you need to check
him. The president himself has had the message. And to our present leadership of MPP. And I know 100 over what society public not and you know watching, and I want to see the number. MPP for a colonel. On the other way, the campaign, I want another record or so. They are saying to them will be a president before American. They will get campaign, and they are keeping record, and I could find the 7 years. And the cafe, and then I move on the record and the cafe because that's nothing to talk about. And you
Mansa Musa, I think that Sabato is very, very well. He's well versed in the propaganda of NDC. Sama Okekano. Clearly, premature ejaculation is taking effect on him somehow. For him to have even stated,
which one is premature?
For him to have even stated there have been a primaries.
Different proper analogies. I need to make use of.
All right. May you but Binyano, I think said no as a cocoon. Yede ade eba ofina wudi kan akwa share ade no ewa bonten. There have not been any primaries. Enti no bia oye MPP your friend is saying potential parliamentary candidate in the orphan constituencies are person standing no. Please rest assured the general secretary has spoken on it and the primaries will be conducted as opposed to the propaganda Sabato pese or toto egu no. Again Sabato nintro bakonso or de aba it was quite interesting to listen to Sabato. I do listen to him quite a lot or Fred show him. But Sabato, you have to elevate your discourse a little and stop the line. Right, Professor Adair never mentioned anything. Professor Adair never mentioned anything to do with corruption in the government. He mentioned something along the lines of the Ministry of Roads, to which Honorable Amwakwata exactly. But the friend is saying Sabato to do with the government.
More point because ma collecting frame we bibia baby a jot so e fa one wa jota to na wa ba answer ni nyina Mr. Otuo Achampo, hello.
Hello, Mansa, you are boko.
Me who na say me flower na me wonje me so kra me wa paranka we shot say ohene ika ye flower no pa we wi anadwo esenka wo so nso ye flower wonje so oh wa ba me di hu ya kakra ba ne nya no ti na ye wa ha akwa ba wa ba kasa
yeah Mansa we di oni aketwa fa cheme I say na ya so share kakra wo ti but afedi
yo.
Now, but my boy Mansa, I must say something before I mention my years. Say I'm a bit disappointed. Kwam Boateng car said Sabato was indulging in premature ejaculation.
No, I don't want that technology. I don't want. Listen, you can. I want me. I mean, at the moment I can't stop on. Ghana for no radio, so I'm fata. You can't say he has jumped the gun. He's jumping the gun. Just say I to say what. And now say, Obi Kaye, Odi de Wabra, and so Odi de jumping the gun. Me person premature is high in some and you're correct.
No, and yet the old pennies will be.
No. Listen. Me say, I like decent language. Decent language. Say, fact say you saw a crack TV, so no. Anybody who says that, look, Obeka say Mahama is incompetent, Nanado is incompetent. All those states, but you can. Be premature ejaculation. Munja na time.
You see,
the premature and I say ejaculation now. No, is it the premature or the ejaculation?
Munja.
No, Mamin Kasem, you want what?
Me no mean Kasam.
Put the money wrap up.
Makache ni pale say that is where decent language. Now you are coming to refer to me, sir. You are telling me what I should have said on my own panel.
Then you must what Jimani. What kind of host are you referring to?
The kind of host they say only panel can play my job be so and yet decent. So why do you have to bring it back again?
I will bring it back because I need to make a point out of that.
Okay, make your point.
The whole point is Nipana will say Kwamboache kind is an indecent language. I it's fine, I concede. But Nipano so air Kasano or can asem say Kwamboache or your organizer and then some okay cano now or form kakra.
No. One can I dream of form or sending discourse no atinya old no form one can I dream Mesrel and ya won't question a woody man cast
anyway my
dream of form Kwame. What he have?
We have to play back.
Okay. Okay. I mean,
maybe I stopped Kwame for saying that, but the other one gave him money. Maybe it's not our partner. Oh, I see. If that was the case, I find it omitted me, my grandma. But cancer not dream of.
Me see one cancer, Kwame or no, ya can ask him. No, on your own, no sign can be a say. The way I'm Jenny, the Anamene and the young Kufamutiano, and in the credibility, no, me pass what the two line.
Anyway, fair enough. Mamisa Otua Champo. And making it play back on that team. Attention for Yanko Casa.
Yeah, before so I measure Sieno.
When I shall see I think I brought baby.
Adamu Pacho, me, I want to know Binkasabi.
Why?
First and foremost, may congratulate you, say, assign you to become NDC FNSN chapter organizer. I am not surprised when you start position because more chapter now, when you be a competent person, but yes, you manage what you are. Why?
When you are glad you buy a mouth, do it. When you are city of Bonguso, you are doing that hotel.
And when you was here, Pacho, what time to talk. And the two, Adam, I think, send over studio, who say, oh, baby, boo a benqua. But let me caution you, ABF who say, oh, boo, baby, brain, so who ye two or more a prime minister, who the account. 7th December 2024. A benna ubono means me dear boobe. But a year costume. Minia,
I'm your person or Batty BB, but no pacho, me also. Kawasem Nikosi, Miria, Nasabado, Abe, rebate. Kawasem.
I think say the direction I hear with what has happened mepe or between the fence or voter region hono. Pacho mama yenye very careful. My you see people's life are at stake. Entino nipa nipa ho asem na ye ka no. My ni say and nipa we na vice president or to hona wan kosra or money ade. The facts are there. Say the na kwamboatin e ka no. He conveyed cabinet sitting or formal interministerial committee made up of all members of the 19 FNS cabinet ministers to be working together with NADMO said the beya asemna esi ewo hono omefa ekwan bi so eden are resolving as quickly as possible. Meti say na the mu and as one of your friends commentators na say oh government in more music because they are under resource na VRA ana ama omo saying 10 million as a central fund. Now VRA na a private institution. It's not a parastatal institution. VRA nisika any government sika. So please, when people are talking, I think say a host, you need to correct them. And this time people carry out this misinformation. I know Mushantro. Eguso.
Anyway, sorry. Let me Mr. Man can I say? Man can make me about man can I say?
Yes.
So what's here saying can be correcting it, you know. Maminka we intro say. And me interview director of communication NADMO. Or say their company or organization is the worst resourced or under-resourced among all institutions. Enti Sabino nisika or the better resource and all cast VRA 3 are buying to and the VRA for the some NADMO Fusca, Momodi somewhere. Yes, sir. Anyway, to ask them.
Yes, in this instance, yes, because which under which institution that and I follow. I mean, this is simply logic. Let's not even drag this matter. Via reform, I more exercise, and I didn't anchor as planned. So what I say.
I don't think it was like that, too. What I was saying, can we say Obia Bob Canasenko? Was also saying check amount for. The VRA look, according to information, for months they have already planned this. And they did was so-called simulation. This simulation, we didn't even need human beings. If AI, this is your AI, computer can show you, say, who be so 1 billion gallons, they knew all this thing, they told the government. It is all kinds of, via reform, it didn't go according to plan. Then you are not being factual here, and you're correct. No. And this
the thing has happened and you are telling me I'm not being factual. Indeed, what has happened is a disaster. So VRA and it didn't go the way as they had planned it. As you are now suggesting, say, they could have used AI because these technologies.
And yes, they could have. They knew, say, if they release those amount of water, the havoc it was going to cause, they knew. I tell you, those engineers at VRA, if they didn't know this, then they are not supposed to be there. Goodness me. If you know that you are opening a floodgate, going to allow billions of gallons per hour, and you are telling me that they didn't know and it has gone wrong. You were 1930s.
You and I would then agree, sir.
Please, Maninkasa. My meaning in Banta because I'm
you and I will agree on this matter, say. If this disaster has happened now, and indeed it has happened, heads must roll.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I have written it. People, if a proper investigation by retired,
that's the point. So
retired judge, retired police or retired engineer, tough people. Now come with investigation. Heads must roll. And she gonna know say interministerial way. You and I were here or are here. We know it is not going to.
I think the immediate is to safeguard life and property. So I think this inquiry can be done at a later stage.
Mansa okase enkusiaga wo enemies medi unhu ya.
The mini experience interministerial for Galamsey.
Is that where you want to go?
Well, tell me that I'm making a mistake there. It resulted in anything good? Nothing.
No, I think say sometimes when some of your comments,
we are in a mess. No, I speak the truth. For me, the current albino and I'm in Bonechi 2016 me born and this Papa be friend Kwesi husband. Or end this nipa me 2016 Kwesi to be friends Mansa Musa Jamawa Kwajiska Kwesi feels about Kwajiska fi MPP wo na me born NDC for echi because omo na ewo running albino omo na running country. And then I'm more running country, no. Me and Famo Jim can blast obi. Me blast more running. And so get it. And I'm not going to change. That is my policy. Now bring your whole conversation to an end. Man, refer to me too much so that I will come in. Just flow. Please flow quickly.
Okay. I'm making one last. I'll come back again. I'm making one last statement, right? Send a man forecast said it again. And a vice president one and I say na the and I said the Esanka or Wellington boot nanko in the Musum no yes I Mansa Musa we are no more in the 70s. I'm sorry to say we are no more in the 70s.
So no one advice by me photo opportunity, just the photo opportunity sir. President of vice is there. Biden akokra na say ansho any jashishi baby ojina ko to me nyina so no ko nyina ho the photo opportunity we catch them say we are not in the 70s. No, you are making a mistake. Muna mo pass ba omiama waiting
asema wo kan e kire se wo say e kro e 2591 this so be deal with the crow no wo the plaster keke ne better so
you say
why are you
wo idea no anyway that's your opinion, that's fine,
and that is what I'll come back.
You me da see bebre me da see okay. So what wo frɛ 0208 na ye busy no now the Sabado before me call 9227 I'm say Joe before me call Joe on Sabado also person worry about it be quickly Sabado.
Yeah, it's quick. I don't even want to repeat the happenings. I know because what I said was said. We hear update about often constituency no because me say omato sa abani bi ema me kura munyi wa bibia se dia ko na post kura na ya plan no me yi no enti on update no kakra I never say watch our moka sisi ami timi nkasa na me nja ho no mo nko na mo mba me kasa ase we say to me so
okay yeah that's
I never said that come me want me no share in debate I will never use such words I want no so no maybe I know what this are when I say now walk in and was from them yeah update I never use the
say na agree from okay fair enough.
I don't want to even repeat it because my parent because I'm somebody
Sabado yeah that's it we'll make you a point me that's be right Kwesine when be so ufria any Joe and Joe na ba first Joe
Mansa Musa
yanko
yeah me
help before the moon flow mom can say me and I mean for more if you call I will take it please Joe yanko
Mansa Musa NPP if you allow them to call the more they mess up even their case because me tell your better side is here for what say in studio on crowd because at one point after VR for you can VR in a buying fiscal for VR for price it's okay then I'm not point VR for damage then I mean, what kind of logic is that? VR is but the commentary they they can't you see it's a case say about party because they cannot defend anything. It's not one way incompetence when you cannot even defend it. You can't even talk anything about it. Look, the question before we have done, before we governance of Russia, it's a bit to what? Come here, to nothing. Then you report it. How do you report it to your supervisor when you are not there? It was to convey cabinet meeting. You find solutions to a problem that you have no idea about. If you don't have first-hand information, how do you prefer solution to that problem? And for we are we minus it's a good thing don't be your mind so because the best thing and master you for answering that question. The best thing as a leader is what you say. So the impact on MPP of a friend. And you move from one in the the best thing is to go there the scene of their problem so that cabinet whatever. You know that this is the peak of the problem. This is how we can prefer this kind of solution or that solution to that problem. Now, if you move you for you also work for friends, meeting. This is quite the government of Nana showmanship, guys, you know, say about money should go. I just said, one of them cancer because it's the beach water region too, because I'm going to money. And no idea. Look, maybe I message and say, MP before we UK, Ireland, and wherever you find yourself a UK, I have to say MP before. Only at the Papa Biamo, my Ghana, she knew Ghana, catch on say, for your sale, minor. It's you know, the best option, any NDC. Catch on say, I say, what John Dramani Muhammad, a criminal, say, another Timan Ketina fight. Yamina John Dramani Muhammad. You say me on minor UGMC. Let me bring this in. I'm so sad. Let us also impact the family of anything. Lawyer, I'm a lawyer, I'm a lawyer. And Master Musa, and you may yourself a family, want to young to move, hospital, not to see it. So when you feel another means to young to move, hospital, not to see it, they won't jump the money. Boom, now, my empire, I want to say, wow, we are we go buy so be able to be classic not John Mahama running this in Ghana. We will so we are now what's in a hospital na general hospital one country. Yeah, John Mahama hospital and go for the mount baby. Because one is hospital next area and go back to another say one hospital and physical for cathedral hospital. See now go for the lawyer the wish your woman can't be about the lawyer for the kind. Yes, will be about government this year. But it's something inside the work or getting environment. Say, is near hospital, in TNC hospital, is yes, and yes, yes, some girlfriend and yes, and from ministers, probably sick, I'm concerned if Yaria COVID by Yaria Bania, somebody. And now you can have close to you. And this answer we send your results in next the WhatsApp message you can see. Yes, I am about radio. So yes, you're doing a party. When a party there and one get but President hello party which I yes. Say this is Yaki am I home? What you want about who defend me up in my brother, my uncle. And sometimes, you know, young credit Ghana for some level of a certain level of intelligence and integrity. And then you know, defense. In the federal almost with that Real Madrid, defense is too much. You would say, most clearly, 7 years, no, 1 2 Ghana, money up with say a number 72.
Okay. Yo.
John Dramani Muhammad, Yamia Money, Yansa. Didn't make John Muhammad can say. I still for eating a big garden, but some of that and take it 2 years old. Any of course, the Kakamu to see about the Nasuma, 77.
You,
Mansa Musa,
you,
Mr. Jay and I have grown. Jay and I have every. What would say another? Jay and I have grown. Also, very that's in a mission.
You, that's very right. I mean, Musa, and your friend is saying NFM Radio, NTV. You hear what? Look, I'm like joke. One day when I was there, 1 week, where 2 weeks. Mansa Musa, I call holidays and there be. I day my tomb, my bread. Look, you need funds to continue with this. the equipments in Guhano, equipments in Guhano in thousands and thousands and thousands. And now equipments in electricity we said they were bottom. And now a dining room also there, we nya advert we nya by far home betria. Monthly bills outgoing, as I may catch them one more muti, Miss Ramo. May Casso be into the bottom, no. But Obi wa down phobia or business, and or software now or ton idea, entrepreneurship, anything. Come and support us by coming to advertise here on our portals. Then yes, we nyaka credit trade yeka. And yes, sir, me Mansa Musa, I can only do what we can do. My management can do only what they can do. We will just have to end it regrettably or shamefully, maybe it will happen. And one of my person may come in the moon RCP say when us them. Hello, Kwesi.
Yes, Mansa Musa.
Yeah, uncle.
That's it. Which I'm paying for more studio. Mansa Musa, I'm saying the topics we now discuss here about elections and then the disaster now as you war. Man-made disaster now as you war. Voter parts of Ghana. Yeah. Now, in MPP Nina or studio now all can NDC elections are or use the word dirty. No. Anyway, my comrade at the moon wakasa about it. Bampesa de kakra esoso. Mansa Musa what I didn't need dirty now or keke. What was dirty about NDC elections? Anyway, on the day near elections, Mansa Musa, you were there as a media person to cover as it were to cover. Did you see anything untoward there? That was on the day. But before the elections, I am a said draggy. Na adwuma na ye no ye de guidelines in the and people were given the opportunity to petition decision we are on. These things were dealt with. Now, like a human institution, we will go through all the processes.
1 second, maybe. Mr. Boateng, they say about my dream.
The dirty wasn't used by.
Hang on, hear me. Edina Wabono.
Yes.
I want you to issue a disclaimer. Say, Dr. Joe Ajman, Ensman Waha, Sebekasabano.
Oh, Debbie.
Dr. You've got to issue that because impressions be a ban. I quite to say, he on the baby on person to
right. Okay.
So
but the thing is, I didn't originate the dirty for.
No, Sunday campaign some no hair, but buy what boni give a bring to be begging say yeah on the crown as small Mr.
Obekana say by any way we are so can you show any manager. You Dr. Ajimai, ayo nipa odi ni huni or your party ba or NDC wo jina mu painting.
Sure.
When your first time Dr. Wako election, why deputy, why vice chairman, UK Ireland?
Sure.
You can't nipa wabua NDC can't call foreign countries. Won't be you, Dr. Ajman, and Sudin Enfim.
Sure.
Now, said you in cano, election. I commanded to a nipa bako pet and a bad day, obey me. Now, Massa Cassie should be one can't say election near dirty. Or saying Crawford being a near Mabia, a tresser. Now one can say be a dirty, or can say a bogus. There's difference between bogus and dirty.
And bogus, one can say election, no, a specific part of the. We are now diverting the conversation discussion.
Because NDC go and then I can say no. You can't wear a young cabin. You were doing
sure.
Dr. Ajimai, what you painting or NDC? You be anywhere, all free NDC. And a mamma and Crawford Antwerp. Miss Row. Why Crawford, Mamma, try no mama so say we Dr. Ajiman.
Na ni spokesperson kwa on the radio kwa mama na kwa ba ojuan oba be ka say it was fair.
Dr. Ajiman on soma o ha.
So bogus no o kan no kwa he was making reference to the election.
Wo say wo ka sire de.
And what would they say the spokesperson what can he do? Kwa wa Adamu jina ho etimi ehwe akoye nim eyi ni difi. The friend say Adamu Musa akwa ne friend say.
Let's say who nim party no structures. Organizer me na me register.
Now you are incumbent. You are incumbent.
Obi ansuma.
You are incumbent. You are incumbent. Your friend say wa deputy. One contest.
Me to jangumuda. Me
dem one contest.
Me no. Ma me ka bibi ntu.
Anyway,
all right. Actually, Nyankasana kame kaba besi so say dia yenu MPP ni na o studio ho kekano. Mpacho me ola yana.
Ani.
Mansa Musa.
Obi etiu.
Okay. Yo asema kame be kan say Dr. Ajiman on sumana.
The some demodi yana na ebe ya. Enu nti no me say e friend say.
No.
Pepe ya anko so.
Me ba uncle me ba. Pacho wo studio wo more time. Enti no ma o metina ho mekika nsem bi emfen hihye na no. Na se onim bibia e fe ne dirty e wo politics and elections ma. Mansa Musa MPP omo komo primaries. We ye presidential primary show. Presidential primary obia so omu yina oye potential in case we win election by president but we potential share in some ekoso a primaries no edi kan omu ye omu so called super delegates ni wie no owura buachi ejakun atwe no ho fi mu edi enti na ma otwe no ho fi mu mo so mo peni pa 5 mo call ye no mu nya 4 the 5th position you know nipa 2 etai wo ho nti e wo say mo kokoye na mo yi baako ebe ka ho na mo ye 5 mo ba kokoyi baako abeka ho no mo be use the same electoral college na mo use ye no eye super delegate membership na mo use be yes you know mo say there be afi the mo ba be use some executives be. And what you say? No. We know it's completely against our rules. It is sana mo ba kone dia. Minia me de me pesa me de me hu ba hihye enyama. Enye right ni. E no twi ni free. That is dirty number 1. Number 2. Omo call you know, omo primaries no, super delegates you know. Canada, Japan, according to rules that we use no, we na mo kire say, sabi, ya tro abani wia, obi eni ho eso de ne de kire. Otu wie ya fa kokotum. Alanchire Martin ni agent ehun say nipa bi yes ade no. On try more de kire matrama ba omio o se na de na mo de ya hihye mbra wo yi mu amon pese mu bedi so Mansa Musa me bone oye ya no twede pai nani ahono nani no mu yanko me pai dirty number 2
nanu be si o wi am
where are you going? You are going to dirty road.
Anyway, remember this dirty to make can be brave. Maka 2, I mean just next time, but the dirty be brave never kick him.
Don't know him. What bread or 2 when you are going.
No, now one hiding on any. Show down the radio, you know, behind me, friend. Only message.
Oh,
but
okay.
Question.
I am here. Me. 1,000. What do you need other people?
Okay, question we my.
Question we my.
One baby a showdown akwakudu. Since ya Samira Bawumia ekobie na no a onso no ne dia be jeja. Yes sisi adoto Hemish Baga cost 21,500 pounds. Odikuta keke the more life. Nso ni kunu ekọ okoyi ahen almost ahen 160,000 cedis. O de ma minja omo elections in fento because afi no mo be man ka se mo wuru wi a ye be ka ho asem na yi dirty na wu na pi. No one what is called dirty when it comes to elections. Now, thank you, Musa. Going back to Yanko, Assem KCSC war, VR4, say negligence, so much shadow, say Jane, Omako be a yima, a flooding man for livelihoods. The beer, I say. Now, this particular issue about soldier for now. Omo efi hono Mansa Musa o si ayi MPP fo no omo agencies no omo ayi fo omo sise ayi no ayi omo credit Ghanaians with a little bit of intelligence. The MP na owo area ho na ye affected no soldier for yi by say omo the boats e ba beboa one say the boat ni funny beefy baby or I trapped eba dry grounds. Baby also you at the transport aduane na yi koma nkofo. Now all of a sudden you who answers you so that we air park wo boat ibu wo trucks you bisa omo say order from above. Mansa Musa, you see, Myanmar MPP for year only divided on mine. And they say, MP now our grounds to honor. The people there are comfortable with him. It is a beginning of you need to inform the MP because beginning of Nipana or honey inhabitants in the PBB MP number approaching, they won't go to the soldier man. It won't do in soldier no one could be sunny. Inhabitants now watch it or no one to soldier who could be so say in a boat now nobody render services to the mine or he MP no number. So even if there's a decision to move you as some we involve MP no na nipa ne ba omo kono ha ono so wanya reason bi am hom. Mansa Musa, isn't it the reasonable thing to do? But this government, every now and then, NDC, they see him or her as enemy. That is the style of a Kufuagu, and Bawumia, and MPP. They see NDC person as an enemy. It is actual Yenuanumi Krana. As a more form committee, Kramponanka MP, no. You give him a place in a committee, no? No. Now, you're casual. Most society, they are called. Now, you're casual. Me say in the radio programs, you could get to black on a topic. Dinner them. On can correct, or you say, look, or could you to a black one, I exposes bigger ones, of recent. Akesi in some of the boy na mudi kan eka say o you push na evidence aba the prove or so kura na mo command diplomatic passport in a second name no kura no we prove at them enti we no mo pa mo de mo push no na baby a okonya information about a can say order from above na den obe revealing na. I'm some MPP said the MPP abano was some tiasem. Mansa Musa, on that score, no, President Mansa are calling for a president, or call on President Kufuor so on declare state of emergency. Mansa Musa state of emergency no, or call it on declare no. And so a Mansa bi wo ho. Disaster yes, it calls for state of emergency. Because South Africa was an airplane. Hotel accommodation ade omuntwintwani na aka hu. Nadmo, Master Musa, thank God you spoke to the Nadmo gentleman yesterday. Okachira will say, omo budget to come the kwa 20% no more lucky umunya. It is a would declare state of emergency. You can move something to Parliament. Parliament looking at the emergency situation, no. To approve a certain budget.
So when you do that, it attracts all these ECOWAS, AU back, because once I won't declare, it means locally you can afford it or something. But I don't even want to discuss it here because the people who should come and answer, no, I haven't got them yet.
The other day, sorry to repeat, Sasemu. The other day, me can say President Kufuor or yen who said Mampam on Tiasano. The same situation is here. NDC minority. You say problem be what ye economy, ye financial sector, ni economy in general. Now more active fast, more IMF in terms and situation are getting out of hands. Ye can't ye. Oh, NDC for the intro, number propaganda. Yeah, hey, IMF, we won't go to IMF today, tomorrow, or the next day. We are a nation, we are a proud nation. We are there, Kanufurata, Obigina, and all these sermons. At the end of the day, assembly is here. They went to IMF, but Omoko is not situation at deteriorating and say to the extent to say, I see a cocoji, a Yukucha haircut. Pensioners who musika whether you now see a quantity so and the pensioners who wore blood pressure near the Sika could be near their top nedru a problem. Same situation echo you. Ya catch almost say, yeah, who know one declare state of emergency, help from other places. Almost behave like Mampam. Now, Mansa Musa. You can't say, okay, you say, Dr. Baumia. Is it Dr. Baumia? I don't know.
The guy missed the photo opportunity, so almost a
so, who said, say, a chasm. I'm gonna don't be a MPP for a few man or Pakutu. I'm so, Master Musa. Professor Jane Nano Kukwajiman. No, a running mate to the JM 2020 elections. Mami Obabesio Okotna Kugoso. First hand. We a leader. That is what you do. As you go and have a look first hand. Send a bear who take a decision. Something. I picking, so it will help you shape the decision that will be taken. Okotina could run so mammy, said the Obabisia, Okotina could run so a call round, a shed the damage. Dr. Baumia, who is a first idea of Okoshe Hotel, no more inviting coffee. We are here, can say intro, but where you better. Okoshe Hotel no inviting for they are in distress or from hotel. Omo fee it's now so obeying site ho kakra. Site one obeying kra one just one kwai. But unim tama omo ko campaign or a saying off. Akope votes am MPP candidate Who said also could be astroturf in show toy and it would misuse. Nini fugu na din now the name. But we had the oko asking of no vote. The do elections no vote no. Also could be a saying of a astroturf so a campaign or the copy votes and branch and betraman. We show kakraka be gem, but we had the senior machine so crowd. Also, there be Patinian contain. Yep, handlers no percent commodity fee, and you know, no, let's go round. Or the shoe go in shoe, the trousers or the no shoe, a follow chong. I didn't know yes, sir, because of pay vote. These people can never be trusted. You can't trust them. What problem are? They won't see your problem and deal with it. But we pay vote if you are. They will do all the gimmicks. They can never be trusted.
All right. Crazy.
President, before we chat, President Kufuor so call na dey asem no kan say I vote no asem no kan. Anyway, obi can say soldier for no mo accommodation no. Very na afia. O kan o say say. So o say I aban na yes sir. O say eh na say very dey say aban na. Mansa Musa say in that same vein, you bet you say okay say chebi hene. For GMPC for society come and so could be not fashion. International is a binding on Okuku, a buying sick at the man to be in so could not fashion. Yes, sir. The same thing, a Kufuor back. Almost all my phone be a friend, my sister's keeper. Omoko Bank of Ghana, Ghana Commercial Bank. A G-Ska who Nara. State institutions, state institutions, agencies, for the GISCA. Let us say, buy no, a buying seeker, no more J, no more diom ye. Yatiasi, Master Musa Medasi.
Yes, you're Mr. Kwesi Hosen and Motin and Gano. Wow, Befisa Bremuntem, and yes, I Babepon. Okay. So the last in Komai Bedunefa, the general outlook. And the last word in Obama, Mr. Kwam Boati, Mr. Ademo Mamimbusa, general outlook. The anti Ufu say Ghana for maybe Obedient China. The anti na say Ghana for SSM. Maybe the more any more Mahama echi.
Yo, Medasi. Na say uswan suo na uswa ensa. Uhu nemu odu. Nyankopon adum yewura John Dramani Mahama. Wabedi oman suda. Juma dia odi ye. Eniema pa oye ma Ghana man. Na amanfo di intro ani nkontompo na da ne mrade ho eba be dadafo Ghanafo a ene ye ne etutu aka yensami se mo hwe eye Ashanti region eye ayasabia ahodo ana Yewura John Dramani Mahama ani NDC na omoye mputujuma kese wo hwe Kenyatia phase 1 and 2 juma pa bia na ye di wo ho na fofia metuata efi ho se wo hwe eye airport Kumasi airport a na ye bie mu a ye dwumadin kakraka a ombeje ta omani ase a omantimi anya ho hwe se wo hwe eye yesuku sem a ene emmofra ekosuku a traffic light ewom na se wo hwe ene enkrofo amoduane die adani football tactics 1-0 ana 0-0-2 ana 1-0-1 ana say 0-0-0 just say wada adampan wandidi na se wo hwe ensem a ekokoso atutu asem se ministers dan mu na sika atuturi die yesi sika ho na mo ho na mo hwe bank ahoro a na Adeblanco Akufo-Addo ne na ban ebegu no wono na mo tu susu kakra a wo musika nyina mo gu na ne wo musika ka bu besi ne na omo ne eye number 1 ene ne nkrofo besi ne omo timi nya justice na ye hwesa de ne government institutions agija a ene omampani na busuafo ene di adodode ema akromafo ehunu amane se wo hwe ensem a ekoso wo hwe abato a omoto ewo Ghana ho ana mo race ya omoko Ghana ejapade ahoro a omatonton ama omohoni omonamfofo omonse no mu anya bi afa adi ene Ghana fo edi apene na wo hwe sade ba bia na yadru obi aka ya Ghana nanka abaye baking of Africa ene yedi mogu asese poto ama pension fo a omusika akikam obi mukra nhwe ya omubewu no musika ya den aka ho nipa nye sika po no de bi akwakoto ono ana duro obi a waye adwuma apesika bi ato o se daati nka o de abono ho bra aban akoma ne haircut so charbo so isakora so to aboy tumo ene pensioners e wo kire wom na omu yese e wo bu so kwakuo otumi bo wade na so ye dan a enti se nipa na PDF mama menka mu ya wo PDF na abeja pade omotonton ma omohono a ya nhwe ni ya
the PDS so it's PDF PDS yeah one here na obi akasa
anye me twesa PDS yesika ni ewremfi ye yegusu twen afrobin na ne oil no a omo ekotodi ni kwa na yetie ayi voice note a o ka se sika no waboaboa no chenku enti omo woni constituencies wo de omo betua bi omo bebisa bia omo betua medase na wo hwe ni ekoso e wo Ghana bibia ni ho a e kire se eni wo se ye makwan ma NDC ama yokuo no eni yewura John Dramani Mahama esrem jata tipa a onyame ede na ndom Ghana fo kafra etipa nyame ede na ndom Ghana fo ene embebu edi
num sensu ana unso na sa beyi fu fama
ene embebu ewo kire wo emafo awie school na omunye adwuma nye nurse for dada wo ekira so obetu am allowance yakam forestry youth employment omunyina wontimi ntwe omuka enne wo ba hwe no nurse for e Ghana efa kese abedi United Kingdom na wo hwa sakaya dia hospital kese a yesisie yakoso si ya akanya no se ne amanfo nya adwuma nya omunye adwan afri kru no yi na meka akosi no menkai labadi fo ya la polyclinic wo hawanya bibia no asia esabo no kro no de esi wo no muntimi nya mako buegu fom no moja ho na nkrante edi mu awusie ni nyina ka ho bi ene atutu asem ene ammo a eye saban omoye no bibia ni wa e kire se esi etra ho na ya man fofua ebeda na ye kwaye
oya de
enti ye srebo se bredi dua mumamu refi ye wo amanone ye de niama ekọ Ghana na enam apo any taxes akese enti airport ho eho any seaport eho aye empty nipa goro boys wo ye adwuma nyina akra nya bi no ye se bredi dua monto aba no ema NDC eni ye wura John Dramani Mahama esrem jata for fefo adwempa enso woni trim na omra no mama yi ye free sanko asom ya ye de ho akose bi efisa ya ton ye kada TV akoto black and white meda mo ase
Mr. Kwame Boateng also the party and why should Ghanaians maintain the NPP in power
Musa minyu anasem o kan na ono anasem no kwa na echuki minyu anasem o kan na kwa na echuki no enti no okasa isi so but in all seriousness the management of Ghana is not for your friend saying is not for comedies and just today and I think that I've shared this with you so the OSP Office of the Special Prosecutor have engage the FBI to look into government official one, on the issue of Airbus scandal. You yekika ekoye nimu no na mammo no ye bo edeko ye nim I think say ne nwe e kan ye yaswansuo ne yaswansa but the person John Dramani Mahama ono Ghana for are rejecting it twice. The first was unprecedented, over 1 million votes to remove John Mahama from office, and another one unprecedented for a second term, over 500,000 votes. I think we should know the good people of Ghana do not want him anywhere near the presidency. The man that created the create loot and share, the first time I target Ghana as a country with create loot and share. I don't think Ghana for your memory is that short. No long ago, not light. Yes, so etimi emma ye friend say yen so kwa no ye friend say nkrase for ye timi etie de ekoso o man no mpo na light mpo ye nya dum so anana adokore and that time no gugu so dum so a they refer you to your friend say Ghana Maya ni yetim aka ne yakwa ne yentimi so na ye ration ye friend say electricity send ye bubu your friend is you bunu the mine say you bubu ne tot for every locality. We say Ghana for your friend is you need memory and I say our memory is that short. This is the only government that have provided the electricity stability since 2016. I don't think we time okodru no way in America. Under the hardship Mahama dear fam and electricity kwa ultimate provided be MIA ultimate to anchor for car na nursing and teachers training allowances what cancel ni nyina when Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo obedi o mampeni he restored the teachers training allowance, he restored the the nursing training allowance and then ujihanom catch me say nurses for enye dwuma nye kwabruchi. You know why? Because thanks to the good policies of Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo, we have enough nurses in Ghana. And surplus no ekwa abruchi ekwa akwako the free SHS Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo at the buyer. I think say what you should know and say is a continuation of what President Kufuor did on the free maternal case in Kwalano ayewo under MPP no omana the same government and the same party eba power asan edu oma ba mo and Kwalano eco school for free. I think say the good people of Ghana are very very discerning and they know how corrupt President Mahama and his cohort are the Create Loose and Share brigade. But let me tell you one or two things. A friend is saying this government, we should be thankful. COVID by you see a friend is saying there is a king for every season, and Name and I say in danase. Say COVID by na enye yanom and the Oman and can think saying nipa be film Ghana no. I don't think say your friend say me akan amaye. But the good leadership of Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo saved many lives. And Okaya Nana Adoka said we know how to bring the economy back to life, but not people. And no was one thing that saved Ghana to where it is. I think say I did allow you to continue. And you know, Numso Numso a train open road infrastructure and the Fourth Republic. Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo stands tall amongst every president have come under the Fourth Republic. Your friend is saying the one district, one factory project that was under the trade ministry, that we should be commending it for Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo for how well he has managed the country. The economy, Nana Ado Befaye, baby an economy no ajija akwakudu. You say ya winam amana akadompe. And nay, the economy is good for all of us to have seen. except say COVID by any Ukraine war, a best say normal kakra. But I think we all should be encouraged how well the management is, and then bringing the economy back on track. And your friend is saying cocoa farmers, cocoa board. Something that is unprecedented by increasing their your friend is saying the yield, the cost of it. I mean the purchasing price. And no government and waiting provided the number of roads asphaltic nana adodanko kufuado aye edi amayen. I think say we should be here commending the president, but not to go so much for all of us. I think saying the digitalization of the country. Yet note, but I wanted to make sure you understand where I'm coming from. It is everybody note. The digital economy and I said the digital infrastructure Ghana. No, I think it should be something that we should be commending. When you go to mainland Europe, you come to United Kingdom, I think there is a lot to commend Ghana for how far we have actually brought Ghana, and how Nana Addo Akufo-Addo led administration have expanded the economy of Ghana today. And to all the good people of Ghana, I think we should be commending the president. We should be thanking him. Say, yeah, and Damase for nothing. I think we should be thanking him for the stability of the electricity that we enjoy today, and the life that has been saved. I hope the COVID. Thank you very much.
Okay. I said, Cocontokwa, Mokuna Moshamoni. Yamaso Cosro near the Abafo, Boko, I say, and Pontia, or more echo. Yes, soon, ye jar him. Nanina, Yako and Codian Panego. Yes, Ramo, I will book Yama, Ewa him Phoebe. Made I say, me free him fear, and Yamen so I don't see me a gun and me, but 70 come a casa again. And I can't make patron to Ponco. Into what you are so podium. Now the American in our question say, and some are ye can you know more voter regional. Yes, and can you which house are grown all day. Sanka, whoopie abon timpo, now bedroom now a year or kill, now over dabon tia, Ubehunia. That is all Ube Sorano, Panawa, Ufia, ya woo, be beer, womb, when Japa dear, one year man womb now to be far back. Nemo in so funny na ebia wo wanimpo ehu bi mu da eya sefem eya reho na moma yemfa we yemfa ne tra sebe eso kwasa na ese admi yonko ne eneme ne ekoso sesia no yenuan mo am voter region enema ekoso no ani enyan tie besre mo Ghana fo am wo kwantuo mu baby amu bia amutie sa eni Munua Musa Adamu, organizer for NDC UK and Ireland. NDC for yewo amanone no ye bomodi ase ye batutu ye nsase kakra na yatimi akọ na yakopepa ye nuan mo ani su kakra enti obia wo eka wakoma pesa wo boa ema sa dwumadi ekoso no wo betimi afreme ana wo betimi asi Mansa Musa so na watimi atwera beme ya sekitu bia ohwe enswa na ya kanso no ya ka ne se nyaka ani pepepe na aka hwene efi se sa nipa omo voter region we ebinumu omumfuo a omodo mfudi anyina kanso ase omo ntade ombehye kura bibia kanso ase omaduane ombedi ni nyina kanso ase na ye wo musi ye be politics na so politics achi no nipa eneta achiri ye be sremo samo ye ekuokuo bi kura na mo wo UK na samo wo niema bi mu wo bibia mo pesa mo de boa sa nipa na bia mo hu kwa mo be fa so a ye sremo mo get in touch ye be bo mo de anse ye be hwe na ade no akwakodi nipa omo sefata se omo som na omode bua ye nuanom a omakosa awuyenyen mu na makoso na mabọ yen ni yewura eye okudato ablakwa dwumadie soronko a opani no odi no wo sa mpatamu ho na sesi a ye kasa wonim ade a ye nwanwa pa even though owo opposition no ye kasa sesi a no se wo hwe ayi ni news ni update a wafura siempo anya asase ama omo adwiri asase ni so atu foundation enye ano a ye de kasa keke so de wano don wira enwo we de action oriented or your MP ye kasa yi omo si resettlement areas baby a omo ntimi nsan ko omo achibie mu no ebenya baby de omo ti ato for now utimi hu se ewiase mu no se wo ho na wodi asempa wodi wo we empa da ti e besra mu sade etie bi aketua bi ensa muma ya mwa nipa ya omho akire wo mu yi na ye nyina ya ganafo ebi nchen bi so obi fra santiman obi fra ngunaman obi free atifi mantem babia bonoman ye nyina ya ganafo ye besra mu sade etie bia no ye hiamwa mumwa ye na yentimi ko so ye nuanu asene na ne adri de emu aye den ye betima aka se aban be ne de se de enimu no nanso sebe epokra no enso ye den etogum ti esra mo mpinifo ye esra mo anyado se momma moden na momma ye nuanu mu a sa atoye nchem kakrakai atowom na me de minim sebe nananom afa bibise mu da se wo hwe bra omo ye sa voter lake na meme nananom no omo ye nkabifo anom wo nkabidadam ehonum no sabre no se omo nim abakwasam no me nana ene nana kwakubo na ehonum no ye fie kakraka pa na omo kire se eye fie na edimu pa nanso enam sa dam yinti omo yi omo free we ne ya ba be pie afram place a ye wo baby a ye frɛ ho nkami sesi a ebi nso frɛ na mankwa kurum enti ye kaya ne ya kai se ye nana no afa bibi se mu da na enam abakwasam nti no ye wo ha esi ehu se bibi esida ye ba hwese ensense biem na ye sremo
appeal for funds. I think this is something that we will all be doing. MPP have initiated some appeal for funds to help send in requirements and needs to the good people of the voter region. Intino and the youth organizer too of the UK branch, the premier branch, has started this, and please feel free to share my contact. I'll be sharing the flyers with you, Mansa Musa, so that we can all help to relieve the
all right
the happening in the water region. Thank you very much.
Na Muslim Kai say Mansa Musa NFM Radio. Yes, yes, ka. Yes, idwuma no ebegu. This is many be somewhere maker. I hope this won't be the last time.
No,
maybe next time, chairman baby share.
Yes,
next time a man will be share.
Yes,
money be a disappointed, but me body me carry.
Matthias,
you know,
I'll take my brother to help celebrate my birthday. I won't see him tomorrow.
And there. So, 24th. Who did birthday? Happy birthday to you.
Me call me the neck court ledger.
Richmond.
Position you there.
Kawanu tum. No kafo didi. Na yeka Richard Nyankopon ya dum ochina.
Did no enya Richard?
Richmond, sorry. Who is Richard?
Mama who first so there, Richmond.
Oh. I've been born 2 to 3 years.
Okay. Messages, Okateje or say Okateje Kwame something. Let me Kwame day. Okateje Kwame something. Or say Kwame Edino Achro Hane who between but or say Ademo stop supporting divisions in your party. Into or no Ademo and why should be a man way. Where are we?
We are on the road to the dirty road.
Okay.
The bogus road.
Hey, help me before. When you will be by me, I will not Musa say the man. Boy. Yeah. And this are movie.
Yeah, peso biama. Yeah, peso biama. Me be
propaganda.
What I say? Me told me peso biama. Me be
propaganda.
Obi ma mi we ha me.
Propaganda. What said when you move west?
Okay. Auntie, some you can't say Empress. Let me see. Nanama or say well done on your coming. Empress Samira or say this guy is under pressure. I don't know which guy you're talking about. Okay, Mami, go say Empress or Samira Ali or say the guy is like Baulaya, always looking for something to push his shame. Okay, and just should say Obi se Baulaya. Hey, dear. Messages, you know, or say okay, or refer to Samira or say. He doesn't support divisions. Just will be defended by Mr. Ademo. He doesn't support division. What he's trying to say is any organization or family there's trouble. Anyway, me damu nyina say enti yefensi ya me ya adomo a ochina Mansa Musa me kwa no meba na mabetwa so. Have a pretty nice and pleasant your friend is saying night. Good
Thank
night.
you.
NFM Radio.
Mono mebwa, mo baba guitar, mo kama sa show there.